divine spiritual guidance here live to do an all signs reading with you all. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this exclusive video where we're going to look at your person's true and honest feelings. Keep in mind, though, that time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you're watching live, don't hesitate to say hello in the chat. Also, if you're watching this recording, you can also say hello down in the comments. I definitely enjoy interacting with everyone, whether it be live or the recording. So do know that if you do miss this live stream, no worries. Leave me a comment. I reply back to every single comment. And as an announcement, anybody with Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, please go and check my page because I have done individual love prediction readings for those signs. And to make this live kind of fun, if you're watching live with me, I've put a little poll out there because I want to see who's in the chat. Do we have a lot of fire signs? Do we have air signs? Do we have earth signs or water signs? So if you notice, if you're watching live, go ahead and put in your vote. This is for me, my reference, because I'm just curious who is all watching. And if you are watching live, put your individual sun sign in the chat. Let us know, what is your sun sign? Let's see. Big shout out to our amazing mod, by the way, Mama Lisa. Hey, how you doing, Mama Lisa? We also have Cassandra, our beautiful Soul Tribe member, as well as Mela, who is also our beautiful Soul Tribe member. If you have not become a member of the channel, no worries. You still have that available to you. It's only $9.99 per month to become a member. And one of the perks of being a member is by joining, you get a free complimentary personal reading from your girl, your favorite tarot reader here. And of course, you also get a lot of other perks, like you get a discount on my website anytime you purchase anything from there. You also get other perks like exclusive access to our Soul Tribe only page, where you'll have access to those extended readings that I'll be publishing throughout this week. So you don't want to miss out on your chance to have exclusive access to all that is included in being a member. And of course, because I do offer personal readings, and this is a general collective reading, if you're someone who needs some guidance, support, or even coaching, definitely check out my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, for some information on how you can book a personal reading with me. Now, tonight, we are only doing all signs readings. So, for any beautiful souls that have a dying question, I strongly advise you visit my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, to book your personal reading. Again, no questions in the chat. No questions in the chat. I love to answer it, but because of time and because I have so much to do, I can't answer your questions on this live. But I thank you so much for your interest. Every single time I go live, I get someone saying, "Hey, can you do a question?" And I would love to, but today has been really hectic and busy. I've done some personals today. As you guys see, I've done some individual sign reads today. And depending on how long I'm on this live, I may do some more individual sign reads this evening. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. And thank you to those beautiful souls who continue to be a member of the channel, or the beautiful souls who support my small business by booking a personal reading, purchasing my signed tarot deck, my ebooks, or my services. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. It means the world to me. And of course, as I'm recovering from my surgery, you guys keep me busy, give me something to do, take my mind off of things. Because as an Aquarius, for those that don't know, I'm an Aquarius, I get bored easy. I want something to do. So this is a great way for me to definitely get my mind off of things. And before you guys click off, I just want to send a friendly reminder. And Mama Lisa says, these are general readings, so the roles can be reversed. If you are a cross watcher, If you are cross watching readings, let me be clear because I got a couple of comments about this. Still take the roles as they resonate with you. So it can be in reverse or it can resonate from the other direction. It just all depends on how you want to perceive the energy. And because these are general readings, like Mama Lisa say, it may or may not resonate with your story. So please definitely take it as it resonates. That's why I always encourage getting a personal reading is the best way. Big shout out to Carlita. Thank you, boo, so much. Carlita Cosmetics. Big shout out to her for sponsoring today's read. Thank you, girl. You always come through and support me, and I appreciate you so much. Carlita Cosmetics. Because her name is Carlita Cosmetics, I'm sure she's an amazing makeup artist. So y'all check her out. She just sent a super chat. Check out her page. I don't know if you have a business, but yeah, she's always been a very good supporter. Big shout out to Gun Guy. What up, Gun Guy? Who is a sweet passionate Cancer. So big shout out to the Cancers. Him showing some love, sending a floating heart. Much love to you. Those Cancers always being so lovey dovey and sweet to me. Gun Guy's one of my OGs, man. Amazing father, amazing supporter. Thank you so much for always being there for me. I appreciate you so much. Before we get started, just one more reminder, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Some of you guys come into this reading. Some of you guys watch these readings for absolutely free, but you guys don't like the video and you don't subscribe. And I got all of the data that says it's thousands of you guys watching my content for absolutely free. Y'all know when you book these readings, they're upwards of almost, for some of you guys, hundreds of dollars, depending on the type of readings you book with me. So to get all this free information, I just kindly ask you guys show me some support. Like the video, subscribe. We have a lot of fun here, and I want you to also enjoy it as well. Thank you so much, Millie, for the thumbs up. You guys are so sweet. Listen. We're going to go ahead and get started for those of you who are watching live, eager to hear how this person feels about you. Keep in mind when I talk about the person that has feelings for you, of course, it could be someone that you're currently connected to in love and romance, meaning you are interacting with this person. They can be new, they can be an old person that wants to come back from the shadows. It's just whatever the energy, whatever I pick up in these readings. And something that I have to tell a lot of my subscribers and remind them these are collective readings. So, as much as a lot of you guys want to hear about new love, if it's not coming through, I can't force it to fit. It's just whatever comes through. So, have an open mind, an open heart. Also, book that personal reading if you need some guidance and support on your unique situation. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And don't forget to put your vote in. I want to see who's all here. See if we got any water signs, fire signs, air signs. Do we have any Aries here? Type it in the chat if you're watching live. Are you an Aries? Any Aries? What about Tauruses? Any Geminis? Bria is an Aries. Any Cancers? I know Gun Guy's a Cancer. Mighty Leos. Reds is an Aries. Okay. I see we have Ham, who's a Pisces. What about Virgos? Any Virgos here? We got Denise, who's representing for Team Leo. Do we have any Libras? Any Libras out there? Rich is a Pisces. Good to see you, Rich. He's another one of my OGs. Good to see you, man. Aura, who's an Aries, fire Aries. All right. What about Scorpio? Any Scorpios out there? Scorpios. Latoya is an Aries sun, Leo rising. What about those Saggy Waggies? Any Sagittarius? Any fire ponies in the chat? Where you guys at? Fire ponies? Carlita is a Pisces with the Aries cusp. Ah, that's quite interesting there. JB is a Saggy sun, Taurus moon, Saggy rising. A lot of Sagittarius energy. I love it, girl. I bet you're a lot of fun, JB. It's like you have fun, but you get right back to business with that Taurus moon. Arabella is an Aries from France. Hello, welcome. What time is it in France? Hermela, what time is it? I'm curious. T Mrs. is an earth sign. She's a Capricorn. Capricorn sun, Scorpio rising. JB says, heck yeah, have a lot of fun, but get back to business. And when it's time to get serious, JB ain't playing with y'all. Any Capricorns? Okay. Rahan is in the building. What up, boo? How you doing? How you doing, handsome? Good to see you here. Thank you so much for always supporting me. Rahan, I hope I'm saying the right site. I hope I'm saying it right. Rahan, the real Rahan. Amazing vibe, really dope guy. Thank you so much. All right. You know, we got to make room. Aqua Gang, where you at in this thing? Show up, show out. Aqua Gang. I saw a few Aquariuses here. Lyric Turner, what up? She's a Taurus rising, Aquarius sun. That's right, you are an Aquarius. Rayhan, Rayhan. I say it right. You know, with those R's, you got to roll the R. Rayhan. I'm just gonna go with it. He's probably just shaking his head like, Mika, you doing the most. Calm down. Can't help it. I'm a quirky, awkward, rebellious Aquarius. Just, just have a little fun with the name. Turner Lyric, that's right, boo. You are my Aquarius queen. Blah. You're my blah. My blah, 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 blah. My Aquarius twin. February 12th. Yes. We on the map, by the way. We on the calendar. We have the same birthday as Abraham Lincoln. For those that don't know, Lyric Turner and I share the same birthday. Look, one of my close friends is a February 12th girly. And one thing you will say, I will say about February 12th, folks, we are definitely different. We are made different. We are original. Yeah, my February 12th friend, she took care of me during my recovery. She was so sweet. But yeah, February 12th, we're a lot of fun. Like, and we're chameleons. We can go anywhere. Everybody just likes us. We're lovable. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's probably why people like Abraham Lincoln too. You know, he's February 12th. You know, and we're adaptable. Exactly. We're chameleons. We're adaptable. You put us anywhere and we're like, what up? By the time we leave the place, everybody's like, yeah, that a February 12th person is real dope, real cool. So that's cool. Awesome. Yeah, it's always a joy to see another February 12th. Listen, what about Pisces? Pisces, listen, I'm here early, Pisces. So I know you guys are not asleep. You're not asleep right now. Pisces, where you at? Pisces. Oh, Lyric Turner, you're a Pisces moon and Venus. Wow. I bet you got some spiritual gifts, girl. You're really good. You're probably really in tune. Have you ever like really tapped into that? Lyric Turner? You should probably really look into that. You probably are very spiritually inclined with those types of placements. You haven't tapped into it, yeah, but I bet you have some really good, very strong intuition. Yeah, book a reading with me, girl. Book a reading. Whenever you're ready, I'm here. Larry Turner said that's what Tyler said. Yeah, you do with those placements. You're very spiritual. You must really like have a natural spiritual gift. But yeah, book a reading with me, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com down in the comments below. In every single reading, it's in the comments, it's in the description box. Sometimes I'll throw it in the live chat, what have you. People that book readings with me tend to feel like, it's a really nice intimate session. Depending on the type of reading you book, like say if you book a pre-recorded reading, I take my time with it. We sit at my altar and I record with you looking at the cards and you just taking in the energy, bunch of clarifiers, and I really just go all in with breaking things down. So, for people that have booked readings, can y'all tell her, like, what is your experience? If you don't mind sharing, if anybody has had a personal reading, whether on a live or behind the scenes, if you're open to sharing your experiences, yeah, it's none like no other. I did a few today, and hopefully they leave some feedback. I don't think my website really speaks to how well and how happy a lot of my clients leave with their readings, because some of my clients will send me personal emails and let me know what their thoughts are, but sometimes they won't leave reviews on the website. So the ones that do, you can also look at that to kind of see, how accurate I really am. So, but yeah, if you guys watch my readings just on a regular basis, you'll probably get proof as well that your girl's pretty accurate. Rahan says, "Yeah, I've had 2 in a week. Go get you one." There you go. There it is. There it is. All right. Thank you again so much to Carlita. Thank you, Boo, for sponsoring today's reading. And look at that. Oh, thank you so much. Aura of what's it? Aura of I would just call you Aura because I can't see. I don't got my contacts on. I don't know what it says. Of Adorn. Okay. Aura of Adorn. Aura of Adorn. Some of you ladies are just so like naturally beautiful, by the way. Some of y'all fellas too. So anytime we do readings and I say, if you're single, drop a rose into the chat. Y'all better drop them roses. You never know. Somebody may see your picture and be like, who that? And that's real. All right, enough of all that. Listen, I'm about to go ahead and start this reading because I know you guys are ready. Look at that. Larry Turner, thank you so much, boo. Thank you so much for the $20. You guys are spoiling me today. Dang, thank y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. As someone says, hope I'm doing pretty well. I am. For those that want to update on how I'm feeling pretty good. You see, I still got my compression garments on. I try to hide it because I try to wear sleeves so people won't see my compression garments. I would love to like just take it off, but as y'all can see, I'm not flying away no more. Yay! I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I have my moments, but what I do is I just take my time. I just take my time and try to get as much rest in between. The recovery process, Lyric, the doctor says it can definitely last for several months, but I'm clear to go back to work within 6 weeks. But as you guys know, I am a high school special education teacher. So I'm actually currently off for the summer, which is by design. That's why I plan my surgery around the summer break, because it'll give me a chance to not even have to worry about, my 9 to 5. And anybody who is a teacher, you guys know you're on your feet, you're moving around. Sometimes you have to move things in the class. And I'm one of those teachers that's always moving around because I go from class to class, helping my students, and I work with troubled youth. So sometimes I have to put out fires and support some of the students. So we're talking about a lot on my body physically, but also mentally exhausting. And then, of course, as a high school sped teacher, you have to know it all. You have to know all subjects. I do have multiple certifications, including my admin license, English, history, speech, all that, because I got my undergrad degree in communication broadcasting and I got a couple of other degrees in education, my master's and specialist degree. So, with that, And then I also work for one of the local universities to help teachers across the state get a special certification. So your girl stays booking busy. When I tell you I have multiple streams of income, like I'm doing the most. Okay. But I like to learn. I'm a nerd. I'm an Aquarius. I like to stay stimulated. Like literally, that's my pastime. If I'm not up here stimulating my brain, doing readings with you guys and tapping into my intuition, I'm literally listening to somebody's podcast to educate myself and really just take my vibration to the next level. I'm always in tune with just trying to learn as much as I can so I can help as many people because I really just enjoy helping people and getting people to a better place, especially since I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. I've always been told I have an old soul. I've always been told that I'm wise beyond my years. Even when I was a teenager, I'm sitting there talking to all the old school teachers. You know, some of the kids are out there during the lunch block out there hanging with their friends. And I sit there and I talk to the teachers and I'm trying to pick their brain and I'm trying to learn about life. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, tell me, let me know what's going out. What do I need to know before I graduate high school? I was an honor student. I've always loved to learn. So I was one of those types of people that always just enjoyed, picking people's brain and learning as much as I can. Because one of the things that I love the most about life is, we can definitely have so many things given to us and have it being taken away. But one thing that people cannot touch is your knowledge. And the more you know, the better your life experiences will become. So I tell people all the time, no matter where you are in your life, there's always room for growth. There's always room for evolution. You just have to be motivated to put in the work. You got to say, I'm sick and tired of being broke. I'm sick and tired of being abused. I'm sick and tired of dealing with broke, busting, and disgusting individuals. I'm sick and tired of my life circumstances. So I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to stay small. Many of you guys may not know this. Y'all looking at my house. So a lot of y'all like, oh, she living good. Yeah. A lot of hard work. Okay. Lot of hard work. Um, I would say one of the biggest accomplishments is to say, I did it. I created this life for myself. I didn't have to depend on a man, my mama, my brother, my sister, my cousin, my uncle, my auntie. I depended on myself. And that's the mentality that I really want my subscribers to get to. That is the vibration you got to live for because to be honest, collective, nobody give a dang about you. They don't care. They don't care if you in a high-rise building or if you in the hood struggling. And I started off in humble beginnings. Some of y'all heard the story about me going to the dollar store with the old school, the food stamp book. Y'all remember back in the day when you guys had the food stamp book and you had to and they was extra loud with it. They gonna take the food stamps out. You got to take the food stamps out of the food stamp book, and then they lay it on the register, the little, and then they stamp them. That was so embarrassing to me as a kid when my mom would send me to the store and be like, "Hey, I need you to go run and get that." And she would give me the food stamp book, and I would get on my bike and I would go down. And there was this one day my mom told me to go to the dollar store. Okay. And she gave me this, and I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed because I'm like, we have food stamps, and you got to think about it as kids, you worry about how people view you. You worry about, your image and all that stuff. Um, but what it's taught me, and this is what I want y'all to think about. What it's taught me is Let me take my pain, my shortcomings, the things that made me feel uncomfortable, any trauma I've experienced, and let me take that and let me use that to inspire and motivate me to rise above it. I'm not going to be a victim. I'm going to be a victor. I'm not going to sit in it and be depressed and doom and gloom. I'm going to say, okay, God, okay, Spirit, you gave me this particular experience for me to learn something very significant. So now that I've experienced this, I know this is not the life that I want. So this is where I have to educate myself to create the life that I feel like, not what society says, that I feel like I deserve. Just because I grew up on welfare in the hood. Some of y'all be like, "Dang, you talk proper. You from the hood?" Yeah, I'm from Southern California, okay? And one thing about my mom, and I'll tell you all this, she made sure my mom was a teacher as well. She made sure I always talked like I got some sense. Now, y'all done see I can get crunk now. That side of me, that Aries moon come out. I be like, hold up now. But you got to remember, I'm 40 years old. I'm a woman, you know. I'm not on that petty, go back and forth banter. What I do now is I just move forward. I just move forward. But listen, nah, just because I stepped out the hood still let me. You know what I'm saying? The hood still let me. I can go there. Listen, I could go there, but I choose not to because it doesn't serve me to feed into that low vibrational energy. What serves me is to rise from it and to allow me an opportunity to create a type of experience that is higher vibration. And so the purpose of this channel has always been, what can you do today, collective? I'm talking to you. What can you do today to have a better tomorrow? What have you been through in your past to strengthen you to get to a better experience in your future? God doesn't make mistakes, but God gives us lessons. God may have put you in a very painful experience where you may have felt like, I give up, but you're still here. You're still here. Thank God you have air in your lungs. Thank God you have food in your fridge. Even if you eat ramen, because the president in the office, some of us got to go back to that ramen, you know what I'm saying? But you got some ramen. We can't get no steaks. We can't get no shrimps. We can't get no lobsters. We can't get no crab legs. No. Ah, we can go back to cold cuts, bologna sandwiches. But listen, you still eating, you still moving. We survive. And that's point A. So this is where on this channel I tell you, listen to these readings to learn. Listen to these people's stories when I do these mini readings to inspire you and to get you to a better place. And as much as some of you in the comments have said, man, Mika, you're amazing. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for helping me, da da da, all that. You help me because what a lot of you guys don't know is I've become the woman that I am today because of what I've been through. I know what I know because I've sat in a lot of your shoes. I'm a very private person now. There's a lot of things that I don't share, But there's been countless people who are very close to me that know my personal life that would say, "How are you still standing? How do you still get out of bed every day and keep moving? How do you not lean into the stereotype of a woman who is coming from the type of background you came from? You should be buck wild or in jail." Or another statistic, you shouldn't be a woman that's strong, that owns her own house, that's out of debt, that has all these multiple streams of income, that's smart, that's intelligent. And by the way, not ugly. I mean, I'm not fine, but I'm all right. Because I told myself a long time ago, I can, I will. Let me show you. Watch this. When someone said no, I said, watch me. When someone said, you're too black, you're just a woman, I said, watch me. When someone says, oh no, you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that, I said, watch me. Okay. So I'm gonna leave you with this, and I'm gonna land my plane, and we gonna start the reading because I know y'all know how I get. I get on my little tangents. I get on my little TED talks. No matter what your story is, collective, and I've worked with thousands of clients, thousands, and I've only had this channel for a couple years. But you got to remember, it, guys. I've been doing this for all my life. I've been doing this all my life. I've been inspiring people, helping people. I just needed a platform to share it with the world. And you guys are making space for that because I not only, like someone said, um, I don't just have the knowledge, I don't just have the experience to speak from, I also have the gift that God has blessed me with, the gift to heal, to inspire, because I know what it feels like to be in pain, to be heartbroken, to feel like, I should just give up, to feel like I can't do this. I can't go on. Yes, you can. And I'm going to tell you this, if you're watching this right now and you feel like you need an outlet, someone to talk to, I'm always here. If you can't afford a personal reading, you can't afford a session with me on my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, you could always just leave a comment or send me an email. Y'all don't know this, but I get lots of emails, thousands of comments, and every single email, every single comment I reply to, every single one. That's how much I want you to know I see you. I hear you. You are important, and I want you to get to a better place. And that's why I'm here. Thank you so much for all of you who support me once again. Thank you for those of you that tuned into this episode of my TED Talk. I don't know what I'm going to call this one, but it's a lot of little things up in there. But if you want to listen to it again from the beginning, we'll have it time stamped because some of y'all really like my TED Talks. So I'll definitely have that time stamp. But we're going to go ahead and start the reading. I'm going to go ahead and close the poll. I did a little fun little poll. I said we got about 128 of you who voted. All right, the results are in. We have 30% of you who are a fire sign, 26% of you who are an air sign, 25% of you who are water, and 19% are earth. So it looks like a lot of fire. All right, let's go, fire signs. Starting off with Aries. Hey Kim, how you doing? Thank you, Najee, so much for supporting me, by the way. I appreciate you. God bless to you as well. So, again, in this reading today, we're going to look at the person that's showing up in your energy, and we're going to see how this person truly feels about you guys. All right. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is this person that is connected to Aries? True and honest feelings. How does this person truly feel about Aries in love and romance? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and underneath the deck, we have Strength and the Ten of Cups. It's taking a lot out of this person to really show up and give you a lot of love because they feel like you're making things way too difficult. There was a time in this connection, Aries, where you put in a lot of effort, a lot of work. But with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, this tells me a different story, that you don't feel like it's worth the investment. It's not worth the effort. So, this is someone who's holding back because they feel pushed away. But if they were to be completely honest, they really do have emotions for you. If you are resonating with this reading thus far, this is someone who really just wants you to surrender to love. They want you to give them another chance. Show some compassion. Hear them out. But you're saying after this breakup, this separation, all trust has been broken. You don't view this person the same way you used to. And for many of you, with the Page of Wands to the Two of Wands in reverse, you're no longer considering this person as an option. You're more invested with moving forward, finding another relationship. Some of you guys could be actually entertaining someone new, Aries, and you don't feel like it's worth fighting for this person here. No matter how much they are trying their best, that boundary that you have up is staying firm. What is this person's intentions moving forward with Aries? The Star and Judgment. Let's work on fixing and repairing things. I know I may have prioritized another relationship, another person, but I'm no longer trying to put you in competition with anyone else. They don't want you to get away. They don't want you to move on. They made a decision to come toward you, But if you're willing to give them a chance, only if you're willing to give them a chance. If not, they're saying, okay, I may just have to walk away. I may just have to pull my energy back. So for some of you Aries, this person feels inspired to try their best to see if you guys can work things out. But then there's other moments where this person is saying, I really feel like it's going to take a lot for Aries to really give me a chance. So I may need to just consider whatever Aries chooses. So they're kind of putting the ball in your court, but they're hoping that you'll hear them out. Let's see, how do you feel? How does Aries feel about this person? Four of Swords in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. You're worried that they're never going to change. You're worried that the pain, the betrayal, the toxic energy, the toxic behavior patterns that they've proven to you that they cannot change just won't be changed no matter what you say or do moving forward. You lost all hope on taking this relationship to the next level. Some of you could have been married to this person, living with them, or had something very serious. Either way, I'm going to just say this. This is someone that actually does have good intentions, at least for now, but the ball is definitely in your court. You could be connecting to a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, a Pisces, a Libra, and Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Gemini. Let me know if it resonates. I'm also getting Aries. If you're a cross watcher, and Aries may have done this to you. Let me know if it resonates. Taurus is next. Do we have any Tauruses here? Taurus, Taurus. Just as a reminder, guys, these are collective readings. And so make sure you keep an open mind and open spirit and know that this is for anybody watching this reading that can have these signs in their sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. MF says, yes, Mika, this definitely does resonate with her. Thank you so much for sharing that. And if you don't know what your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign of your natal chart is, I'm going to put a link into the chat for you. Go ahead and click on it. If you need to look it up, many of you guys who have been with me for a while now know you can find that down in the description box below. But enough of all that. Let's get to Taurus because I see we have JB ready for her Taurus reading. She's a Taurus moon. Thank you, Emma, for the jewels. I appreciate it. So sweet. Thank you for the gold coin. Here we go, Taurus. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the true and honest feelings for Taurus's person that they're currently connected to in love and romance? How does this person truly feel about Taurus right now in this moment? We have the lovers in the reverse, the ace of wands in the reverse, the empress in the reverse. Underneath the deck, 10 of swords, as well as the devil in the reverse. This is someone that's feeling very, very stressed because they know that they have potentially probably self sabotaged a beautiful relationship between you two. They know that they've got to change their toxic ways. They feel like they should have done something sooner about that. One thing is for certain, if this person were to try to work on things with you, they just don't know if you would be willing to give them a chance. I think it's very evident by this person's energy that they're outweighing the pros and cons of taking action towards you. This is someone who encompasses a lot of codependent energy, all dependent on how you feel. That's how they're going to show up. They lack a lot of confidence because they feel like you're someone who may be better, more established, have more going on in your life. So this is someone who kind of looks up to you for that reassurance, for that window of opportunity. One thing that probably sets you off, Taurus, and y'all tell me in the comments if this is true. This person's insecurities got the best of them. They allowed that to take hold of how they viewed you in this relationship. And they felt like the need was to just go out and see if there was something easier, less challenging. You do present some type of challenge for this person. And that's why they've always kind of been very fickle about you. They want to do better, but I don't think this person knows how. Now, you Taurus, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, to the Eight of Pentacles, to the Eight of Cups, you really thought about trying to work things out with this person, no matter what challenges, deficits, issues this person may have been facing in their life. I think that's something you kind of overlooked in the relationship because you wanted to give this person a fair opportunity to be with you. What really got under your skin was you didn't see growth. You didn't see the progress that you needed. And as a result, you pulled your energy back, Taurus, and you said, okay, if this person really wants me, then they're going to show up for me. If they really want this relationship, they're going to put in the work. No matter how much you may see it for what it is, that this is someone who doesn't probably measure up to being a fair match, a fair partner on your level, you can't help how you feel. You're harnessing a lot of emotions for this person, but the passion is starting to dwindle out. Yeah, you're starting to lose the passion. That's how you feel because of what you see. You see that you and them are not equally yoked. That's confirmation of what I was saying. You guys are not on the same level. What is this person's true and honest feelings for Taurus? The death in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel like they need your help. You provided a lot of security, a lot of stability, but If this is your reading, you may honestly say, what you went through in this experience was not fair. It wasn't fair to you, Taurus, because you didn't get much return on your investment. So, with the moon in the reverse, to the tower, to the Queen of Cups in reverse, this person's starting to feel like they're losing their grip on you. They're starting to realize that even though they know that you love them, that love that you once shared with them is not as strong as it once was. And it makes them feel very sad. It makes them feel pushed away, abandoned. What is Taurus's true feelings for this person right now, Spirit? Two of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups. Disappointed, very disappointed. You feel very disappointed that this didn't work out. And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, you just don't see a future here. Your person could be a Gemini, a Libra, an Aries, a Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. Let me know if it resonates. Or Cancer. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, just the predominant energy coming through. All right. We have Geminis next. Geminis. Anybody here is a Gemini? Any Geminis here? Hi, Rochelle. How you doing, boo? JB says, yes, Mika, it does resonate for Taurus. 100%. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And if you're watching and you're enjoying any portion of today's video, hit that like button, show your girls some love and support. I'm so glad you all are here. You guys are very special to me, but show me that you do enjoy this because, of course, I'm only here because of you and because you guys call me to share these messages with you. So it's such an important step that you guys definitely do like the videos, subscribe, leave comments, interact in the live chat if you're here. But if you do leave some comments in the live chat, just know we're not doing any personal readings on this live. So, whoever are the people that's throwing those questions out there, please save those personal reading questions for my website. You can book a personal reading with me at mikadivinespiritualguidance.com. Let's do this, Geminis. Hey, Rain. La Unique, representing for Team Gemini here. Let's do it, Gemini. Thank you, Kelly, for the flow state. Thank you so much for the jewels. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. How does Gemini's person truly and honestly feel about Gemini right now in this moment that's connected to Gemini in love and romance? We have the Fool, the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Strength in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. Thank you for the jewels, La Unique. This is someone who is angry at you because you have some type of a boundary up. They don't like that. It triggers this person on a deep level, makes them feel like you don't care about them anymore. They feel like they're the only one who cares, the only one that's trying to make this relationship work. And they just feel like you're giving them a hard time. You're doing the most. That's what they would say. With the Fool to the Hierophant, that's to the Page of Wands, they want to know, do you want to try this relationship again? The Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana. It also represents the very first card in a tarot deck. And if you notice, the Fool is always someone sitting on the edge of a cliff and they're just stepping out on faith. They're not looking down, they're looking up and just taking a risk. Although this person feels like reaching out to you to give you this new beginning is very much a risky affair, they also feel like giving up is not an option. So they're disappointed. They're disappointed that you may be rejecting their offer, you may be rejecting their calls, that you may be blocking them. It's breaking them down bit by bit. They feel like they're the only one trying here. How dare you do this to me, Gemini? A lot of you Geminis know this person is going to come back. So you've already mentally prepared yourself to ignore them. Mm, there they go, calling me, Mika. There they go, sending me a DM. Oh, well. Instead, a lot of you Geminis are working on new connections, a new life, new relationships, new experiences, and saying, oh, well, to this ex, their loss. I think what frustrates you more than anything is why now? Why are you reaching out to me now? You also betrayed me. You hurt me. This is someone who potentially put you in a third party situation. But why now? So much time has gone by. So let's ask that, Gemini. Why now? Why is this person just now reaching out to Gemini? The Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower. Another relationship that they were banking on making work did not happen for them. And so they feel a bit stuck. And the first person they think about reaching out to is you. Hey, Michelle. Good to see you, boo. It's been a minute, man. Michelle says, you dang right, Mika. He put me in a third party. Gemini resonates with me. My ex contacted me in February, and I did not get into a new relationship. Your energy to me, Gemini, is someone who is single, happy, at peace. You creating your own life alone, exploring your options, dating, just doing your own thing. And you're like, that ship has sailed. I'm moving on to something else. I'm moving on to other options. They had their chance to shoot their shot and they missed. So you feel so much at peace without this person in your energy, and you don't wanna jeopardize that right now. You're like, "Nah, I don't wanna go back to that." How does this person feel about Gemini if they were to be honest? Lucinda says, "Yes, single and ready to mingle." This person feels the Magician in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So they're gonna lie to you. They feel like they need to lie to you, and not be upfront and honest about what they've been up to. They also feel like they don't need to be upfront and honest about what they gotten hidden secretly behind the scenes with this other situation. So it's best for them to just tell you everything you want to hear. That's the best approach at this time with Gemini. That's how they feel. I'm also getting that this person is not the commitment type. So they may say that they want to have a new start with you and they want to have a relationship with you. But the truth is, with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this person is going to string you along. They intend to just kind of keep you as a place filler, a hold me down, someone to entertain for the time being until they find their next person. That's what they're not telling you. All right. How does Gemini feel about this person? Let's get some more on that. Three of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You're not moving. You're done. You're good. I'm good, Mika. I don't even know why they're talking to me. I'm good. So that's confirmation there. They could mean Aquarius, a Libra, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Could be anybody. That's the main energies coming through. Let me know if it resonates. Of course, Gemini could have done this to you. Just take it as it resonates. Cancers are up next. Thank you, Geminis, for playing along. Let me know if it resonates with you. Michelle says her person was a Leo. There it is. If you guys have not checked out my page, I've been posting some individual love prediction readings for the month of July 2026. So please, if you are a Aries, a Taurus, Gemini, or a Cancer, go to my video tab of my channel and check out those readings. A lot of great information, a lot of tea spilled on what you can expect in your love life for next month. And also for my members, if you are a member of the channel, you do have access to those extended readings on our member only access page. You can also access that password on the perks section of the membership tab. So if you are a member of the channel and you're having any trouble accessing that, send me an email. Do not leave a comment. Send me an email at mikadivinetarot@gmail.com so you can really take advantage of all the perks of being a member. And if you're not a member and you want to have access to all of that stuff for absolutely included in your membership for free, we'll just call it for free. Click the join button to learn more about becoming a member. Thank you guys so much, Geminis, again, for being here and supporting the channel. Let's do this, Cancers. Any Cancers here? Hey, Ashley, how you doing, girl? Mia. Mia's another one of my OGs. Good to see you, Mia. And Michelle, man, one of our mods that has been hiding off in the shadows. She's back just like that. Good to see you, Michelle. Missed you, girl. We have Miss Cassandra here, representing for Team Cancer. Star Angel Tarot. Hello, hello. My tarot reading sister. Hello, hello. She is a Cancer moon. Luna Ray says, I just jumped on to hear Mika said any cancers here. Yes, I am, boo. There it is. Oh, you've been busy, Michelle. That's why you haven't been here. Oh, okay. Well, nothing wrong with that. I'm all about the hustle. Get it how you live it, honey. Go for it. Go for it. But I'm sure behind the scenes, you probably get a chance to watch my reading. So welcome back. Thank you so much for coming and helping out mod this live. And thank you to Mama Lisa once again for helping out with a lot of our lives lately and all the other mods that jump on and support me to keep those immature, toxic trolls away. Thank you so much. Let's do it, Cancers. Spirit. Tell me a little bit about Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is Cancer's person's true feelings for Cancer? Right now, in this moment, the person that Cancer is connected to in love and romance. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Three of Wands. Underneath the deck, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. This is someone who's harnessing a lot of passion, a lot of attraction for you. And I'm getting like this impulsive urge that they have to come towards you. It's like they're harnessing a lot of sexual energy. They're feeling a little frisky. So, the best approach to this whole situation, even though they want to take action, is to wait. They're hoping they'll hear from you, hoping you'll call, text, say, hey, wishful thinking, right? They know that they have done you wrong, and they know that you deserve some type of explanation or apology. But this is someone that I feel like has a lot of ego, and they don't want to dare humble themselves to say, I'm sorry, Cancer, that I hurt you. So instead, they lean back, look at their phone, and wait on that phone call. What I find quite interesting about this person's energy is they look at you as someone who is harnessing a lot of love for them. They know that you love them. So it'll only be a matter of time for you to reach out. That's what they're saying. Yeah, it'll be only a matter of time. Once Cancer gets over whatever they're going through, they'll reach out to me. I know I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident in that. That's the ego. I mean, yeah, I probably messed up this time, but I'm pretty sure Cancer loves me enough. Cancer has so much love for me. They'll get over it. They'll get over it. Hmm. What I'm noticing about you, Cancer, is you're not over it. You do think a lot about this. You do think a lot about what this person has done to you. And what you were hoping was this person to apologize, make things right with you, apologize to you, show up for you. You don't want to have to be the one to always fix this. Many of you cancers may have been the type of person that has always been a healer, kind, an inspiration, supportive, loving, and doing things that really kind of set your own personal values aside. Those days are no more with the death card. You're transforming your life for the better. You're saying, listen, I got to really think about this. Many of you cancers are feeling like you just need to stay in hermit mode. Reflect. Think about, what does a fair relationship really look like? Tell me about this, hermit. You would say, Mika, if this person really loved me, they would show me by reaching out, calling, texting, doing something, apologizing. Hello. You want to see deep down action, consistency, commitment with the four wands. You want this person to be inspired to move towards love. Let's see how this person feels. Kelly says those cards are very pretty. It's the color, the use, and the imagery. By the way, this is the Light Seers Tarot deck, my very first tarot deck given to me as a tarot reader. Very special deck to me. But it's called the Light Seers Tarot deck if you're interested. This person feels like you're not being fair to them. Why aren't you showing up? So this is further confirmation. They need you, Cancer, to fix this. That would make them feel very happy to know that you're fixing this. But with the sun underneath the deck with the judgment reverse, deep down, this person is starting to realize that they probably may have not judged you or judged the situation correctly. They bit off more than they can chew, or they didn't go about this the right way because you're switching up on them and they didn't see that coming. How does Cancer feel about this? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You know, you feel like this is not something that is benefiting you. You feel like you're being breadcrumbed. You feel like you're not getting a return on your investment. You were very invested here. So I feel like this is the energy of you saying you feel like you just need to pull back and focus on other things in your life. I'm getting a lot of you cancers maybe focusing on your money, your career, your stability, your goals, where you want to go next in love. You just don't want to really focus on this as much anymore. But you do think about them from time to time. Your person could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Could be any sign. That's the main energy. Let me know if it resonates. Quite interesting read there. All right, we got Leo's next. As Mama Lisa has mentioned, don't forget to like the video, guys. And also, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Mighty, mighty Leos. Let's see what we got. Thank you, Luna, so much for the thumbs up. Now, somebody in the comment put a very ugly comment about who cares about the past. And I get some of you guys that really get real slick in the comments with stuff like that. And let me tell you why it matters. As a tarot reader who reads energy for the collective, we read the energy for thousands of people with that sign. Let that sink in. It is not a personal read, and we're talking about thousands of people that have your sign placements that could be experiencing those situations. Just because you have physically moved on from that person does not mean the energetic cord has been cut. Just because you have decided to move on from the relationship does not mean your ex has decided to move on from you. On a spiritual level, this is a lesson for those watching tarot. On a spiritual level, soul ties are real. Soul ties are what we pick up on as readers for collective readings. So just because you've decided to let someone go doesn't mean that soul tie is broken. If you are watching this and you're connected to someone new, that's a new energy. There is probably not a deep enough soul tie established with a new person for me to pick up that person in a collective reading. We're talking about thousands of people that I'm reading for in your particular energy. Not everyone has totally cut the cord. And when you really think about it in a broader perspective, it actually makes sense. The human experience is humans are creatures of habit. Many of us who have been married, who have been in long term committed relationships, many of us who have a lot of love for a person, it takes time to heal. It takes time to move on and cut the cord of that relationship. And that's okay. But when you get a reading, whether it be a personal reading or watch one of my collective readings, and it's real because I am the real deal, and you hear these messages, stop listening to the fact that I'm talking about someone from your past and getting upset because I'm talking about somebody from your past, and pay attention to the spiritual lesson that spirit is trying to reveal to you and the collective. Every experience is a teacher, whether we like that experience or not. Every experience has its good things and its bad things, whether it's in love, friendships, life, financial decisions. We all go through this thing called life, and we're always learning and evolving and growing. And my role for the person in the comments with a real slick lip is to get you to the next frequency, to get you to the next level, to have you really self reflect and learn from whatever soul tie that you are still harnessing Whether it be consciously, you know you're still connected to it, or subconsciously, you think you've let it go and you have not. Even if you moved on to someone new, what can you learn from the past? What can you learn from that so you don't repeat the karmic cycle? Some of you guys leave one relationship, don't really take time to reflect and establish true standards with your life and your love life and your decisions in your life moving forward, and find yourself repeating karmic cycles, and then come onto my live and my comments and complain that you keep hearing messages about your ex, but you keep attracting the same type of partners in the different form. The lesson has not been learned. But if it has, congratulations. You've passed the spiritual tests, and this reading may not be for you. You want a cookie? If you want me to lean into your unique situation for the thousandth time, book a personal reading. If you want me to talk specifically about a particular topic that you don't want to see on a free channel where I dedicate my time and energy to give you these messages to the collective that you can watch for absolutely free. If you don't like it, book you a personal reading. When you book a personal reading, you can tell me what you want to hear, but don't get onto my channel and tell me, especially if you're not a Soul Tribe member, how to do my readings, because you will get blocked. And that's your warning. So watch yourself. Watch yourself. Leos are next. Tired of y'all. I'm so tired of y'all. The ones that get on there, try to negate the read, try to tell me what they want to hear, but not pay or invest in what I do. How are you going to tell somebody what you want? You want VIP treatment, you want Cadillac service, but you on EBT budget. Stop it. Stop it. You on. Stop it. I'm serious. It don't make no sense. That's why I have created an entire website for people to have that unique situation or experience be talked about on a personal level. This is not the space for that unless I'm doing mini reads. But even then, it is what it is. I can't control what comes through. It's whatever spirit needs you to hear. And as I've said, take the messages as they resonate, but don't negate my reads. You will get blocked. Simple as that. I work too hard. Y'all don't even know. I work too hard to be sitting up here and cater to everybody's requests. It's just not going to happen. Now, if you are a Soul Tribe member, if you invested in what I do, if you are somebody that sends me an email, I'll consider your request. I've even had people say, "Hey, can you do these kind of readings?" I consider it. But at the end of the day, you got to remember that I listen to the people. Even some of y'all talking about money readings. I do money readings. I don't do a lot of them. Some of y'all talk about new love. I do new love readings. I don't do a lot of them because a lot of you guys are single. Most of the people watching me are not connected to a new person. So, what do I look like talking about new love when you are energetically single? That doesn't make sense for the larger collective, but I do throw it in. I do throw it in. Money. Most of y'all come on here because you want to know about your love life. Y'all don't want to come on here and learn about money. But for those that do, I throw it in. I throw it in. Y'all got to get with it now. Y'all got to get with common sense. Y'all be getting trigger happy into the comments and be saying stuff that really don't make sense. I mean, come on now. Make it make sense. Talking about, I want to know about new love, but you single. If you're single, how can I talk about someone that's not in your life, that you're not energetically connected to? You see what I'm saying? Even that doesn't make sense. Let's talk about the new person. What new person you talking to? I can give you a collective reading on a lot of you guys' prediction on the new person coming because a lot of you guys are anticipating someone new, but a lot of y'all are not connected to new people. Some of you guys are. Some of you guys are. But as a majority, energetically, I'm picking up a lot of my viewers are not in new relationships. And that is why I don't do that. Okay. Book your personal reading. Here we go, Leo. Ooh, just be y'all, it be killing me. It's just y'all gotta understand as a content creator, the comments, y'all. So I broke it down for the people that have only 2 brain cells that need a complete and utter explanation. There you go. Whew. I've explained it before, but some folks just need another explanation. So there you go. I'll even timestamp it for you. Here we go, Leo. All right, Leo, let's get into it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Leo and the person that Leo is connected to in love and romance right now in this moment? The person that Leo is currently connected to in love and romance. We have the 7 of cups in the reverse. We have the strength, the king of cups. Underneath the deck, we have the 7 of pentacles and the 4 of swords. This person really does love you. They harnessed a lot of love for you, like genuine love, but they don't know how to fix things with you. I'm hearing this person say no one compares to you with the 7 of cups in the reverse, Leo. They've been keeping this feeling, this desire to themselves. That's why they haven't been taking action because I think they also know there's a strong possibility that they're going to be rejected. One thing about this person's energy with the Knight of Wands, I would say, is this person knows that they are very scattered. They're very flighty. And that also is something that they can't even trust within themselves. They can't trust that they can be a consistent partner with you. They're hoping that they can, but they just don't even trust themselves. But it doesn't change how they really feel about you. They had to lose you in order to value you. This is someone who I feel like likes a challenge, or they like to be inspired to go towards something. This is someone that may get bored a little easy. With the judgment to the Ace of Cups in reverse, they want to feel that same way again. The love, the kindness, the peace that you once gave them. Now, your energy, Leo, is quite interesting because you have a part of you that really wants to talk to this person, but it's almost like you're trying to tame the beast. You're telling yourself, no, I can't do that. I can't do it because this isn't a fair relationship. It's just going to be me putting in all the work. It's going to be me investing the most in this experience. It just wouldn't be worth it. Tell me more about the strength card for Leo's energy. Connie says Leo's reading is on point. So you just rather like try to ignore them as much as possible. It's like this. Okay, I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna say anything, Mika. I have to. I just have to. It's like you made a promise to yourself that even though this person is very tempting, it just doesn't feel fair. So you just have to stay strong. How does this person truly feel about Leo? The wheel in the reverse, the lovers in the reverse, and the two of cups. Man, oh man, I don't like this person's energy. It's almost like they have a lot of love for you, but they're very scared of commitment. They want a relationship with you, but they're very scared of going all the way. This is someone who likes to have options also. So they may have not told you this, and instead they may have did a lot of future faking. They may have told you a lot of things, and you find out that they will be here today, gone tomorrow with the Knight of Wands. And you look up and you're like, what the heck, Mika? Why is this person giving me all these promises and then they treat me this way? Well, like I said, they like to have options. So they feel like they can't change that about themselves. And this is someone who is always potentially looking for the next best thing. They can be on dating apps. Hassan says, Leo reading on point. Connie says, yes. Denise says, this is Leo and he broke up with me. He said we are on different journeys and he wishes me well. Since he broke it off, I don't think it's appropriate to contact him. Leo reading is correct. I left him and moved on. His issues has nothing to do with me. That's correct. And that's what I think a lot of you Leos have to understand. It's one of those situations where this person is saying, it's not you, Leo, it's me. I really do appreciate you, but I just can't give you what you need. And instead of being vulnerable, honest, and real about that, I'm just going to just tell you whatever I really feel like you need to hear for now because I really do love you. Like you are an amazing person. For some of you, this person may be into polyamorous, open relationships. You know, they just don't want to just commit to one person. Some of you guys may have heard them say that or just know they like to have options, something like that. Okay. That just, some people are built like that, which is unfortunate. But how does Leo feel? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Empress with the Two of Swords. You really feel fickle. You want to really stand in your power and honor your boundaries, but it's hard. What you think about most that kind of inspires you to stay away is how much stress, how much of a burden, how much work, how much responsibility it would be on you to be in this. And that is fair. It's a very one-sided relationship. It's not fair to you. I'm going to tell you right now, this person is not going to change. And whichever Leo is watching this, I want you to know that they are kind of stuck in their ways. They don't really want to work on that. I think you also feel a little confused why this person is behaving this way with the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Empress, and the Two of Swords. You're like, I'm an Empress, or an Emperor. Gender. You feel like you are someone of a lot of worth, a lot of value. Some of you guys were married to this person or very generous and very kind and healing. And you brought a lot to the table. If this is your reading, you were someone who was definitely very committed, very loyal, complete opposite of what this person's all about. And you just don't resonate or understand this behavior pattern that this person engages in. I'm gonna be honest, it's just not a match. You guys are just not compatible. And as painful as it is to accept, I think a lot of you Leos are getting to that place of acceptance and you're kind of breaking your own heart by pulling away. But you need to because you don't want to keep getting hurt. And that's fair to say. Yeah. Denise says Leo reading is so correct and it's scary but comforting to know my feelings made sense. They do. They really do. For a lot of you, this person could be another Leo, or you can be a cross watcher and a Leo did this to you. They could be a water sign, a lot of emotions harnessed here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius. Okay. Could be any sign that's the main energies coming through. I'm getting a very possessive energy. It's like even though this person can't give you the type of relationship experience you want, they don't want to lose you because, you make them feel good. But, you deserve better for sure. Let me know if it resonates, Leos. Virgos are next. Connie says, "Thank you, Mika. You're awesome." Thank you so much. And thank you to those that gave me some words of encouragement after that slight hiccup there. Somebody being real slick in the comments. Danielle says, "Awesome job, Mika." Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Enlightened Warrior says, "Yeah, a Leo reading resonates. He likes his options." Oh, I hate that. I hate people that waste people's time. That's not fair. That's not fair. Just be real. I say, people should just be upfront and honest and say, hey, this is what I'm into. This is what I'm looking for. And just not waste your time. That's what I say. But everybody doesn't think that way. So, major lesson about not ignoring the red flags. If people show you who they are, you got to believe them, right? So be careful, Leos. Stay strong. Virgos are next. Let's do this. Hey, Mela. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Virgo and the person that they're connected to in love and romance? What is that person's true feelings for Virgo right now in this moment? We have the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Ten of Cups in the reverse, the Three of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. This person doesn't like your boundaries, not at all. They definitely don't like being told no. And I feel like a lot of you Virgos have told this person no thanks. So instead of in acting or responding impulsively, this person tries to make like a very peaceful and quiet exit. They are also feeling a bit guilty for manipulating you, lying to you about their offer that they gave you. This is someone who puts you in a friend zone, friends with benefits, situationship, or third party. They really just wanted entertainment. This is someone that didn't um, really take this thing seriously. They also may have been trying to get somebody else's attention behind your back to see where things can go with them. So their energy was very in and out, hot and cold, giving player vibes. So, yeah, I'm getting this person may have tried to go back to an ex or go back to someone that they're familiar with when things were not working out with you, or they could have been doing this when you guys were together. Tell me more about this 3 of Cups. Yeah, the Emperor. As long as you were a willing participant to stay with them while they were doing whatever, they were fine. But once you said no, it was a problem, and it made them feel very, very confused about what to do next. Yeah, you're avoiding the player. You're disappointed, but you're avoiding the player, and you feel like you already know this person's a liar, a deceiver, a manipulator. I'm also getting this as someone who may have like a temper or become across a bit controlling. Again, when they're told no, they may give you a hard time. But right now, their energy is kind of like less confrontational and more peaceful because they know that they may have taken things too far. And what they're realizing is the grass is not greener on the other side. I don't know what this person was trying to accomplish with you. Is quite confusing. Well, like, what do they want with Virgo? Yeah, something for a fun time, not a long time. I got that. Like friends with benefits, situationship, string along, like nothing serious. So I was right about that. They weren't really planning to settle down at all. Like it feels like it was just a fling, a game. Even if you were with this person for a long time, married to them or in some type of serious relationship. I'm gonna be honest, this person didn't really intend to take it seriously. And that's what hurt you more than anything was the fact that you were really believing their lies until you found out the truth. So how does this person truly feel about Virgo? The Sun and the Page of Wands. They're disappointed, that they can't talk to you, but they know why with the King of Swords. What about Virgo? How does Virgo feel? Pissed off, very upset, very upset that this person may have gotten someone pregnant or got some another relationship. This person may be married too. For some of you, that's like for a small portion of you. It's a lot of people. I'm gonna just say this: this person may have a lot going on, and whatever they got going on, regardless, you feel like you just weren't treated fairly. And I would agree. This vibration, this energy is very toxic, very low vibrational, very deceptive. You definitely do deserve better. This person could be a Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius. A lot of air, a lot of fire. A lot of air, a lot of fire, man. All right. That's what I have. Doesn't have to be. Card says yes. It resonates with her story. Mike says Mika has figured out how to make tarot interesting for us, less spiritually informed like myself. Thanks. You're very welcome. All right, we're doing Libras next. Any Libras? Thank you, Mike. I appreciate the insight. I'm glad you're enjoying my re- any Libras here. Also, if you have a dying question, remember there are no questions in the chat. You would need to book a personal reading at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. Thank you so much for your interest in me connecting with you. But because of time tonight, I would need for you to book a personal session outside of this video. All right. That's the link right there if you are interested for that beautiful soul that had a question. Um, let's do this. Let's do this, Libra. Mr. Bear says Mika is a great value. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mr. Bear, from the down under, from Australia. I think it's kind of cool that people watch me from all over the world. I think that kind of like tickles me and makes me feel so important, even though I'm not. It's like I'm known worldwide. So thank you, Mr. Bear, for the support, man. I appreciate it. Someone asked about other signs. We do have we've already done Aries, we've already done Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And so we are currently on Libra. Then after that, we'll do Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So we're going in order from Aries all the way to Pisces whenever we do these all signs readings. Okay. So, yeah, if you're just now joining us and you missed your reading, ah, I hate that, but it's okay. You can come back. I encourage all of you guys, save this video and come back so you can check out my TED Talks, all the other signs, all your other placements. Don't feel like you have to just watch it live and leave. Come back. Come back when I have timestamps because after every single video, I timestamp everything for you to make it a very seamless viewing experience. Okay. So thank you for those um, that are still here waiting on your sign. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Okay, let's do this, Libra. Libra, your cards are very like jumpity. It's like, my goodness, what's going on with Libra? Y'all got it like y'all crunk today or something. All right, let's try this again, guys. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. How does Libra's person that's connected to Libra in love and romance truly feel about Libra right now in this moment? We have the Three of Swords in the reverse, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, the Page of Swords and the Empress in the reverse with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. The person that's connecting to you could be younger than you, very immature, the type of person that just doesn't really have a clear plan forward with their life. They're kind of go with the flow. This could be someone that all around just may not be at your level. And that may affect you and the relationship. There was a time where this person was very determined to heal things with you, to really work on things and establish a new start. I will say, by default, this person does feel like they have no choice but to move on from you, but they don't want to fully accept it. So they're saying for the time being, with the Page of Wands in reverse, they're going to retract their energy and hopefully, maybe one day, hopefully soon, Libra will miss me and Libra will have a weak moment. And whenever that weak moment happens, I'm going to be there. They're keeping tabs on you, Libra. This is someone who could be watching you from afar, asking friends about you, getting readings, because readings is a form of spying, tarot readings. But like I say, it's too risky to take action now. So they keep this thought, this feeling to themselves and just study you from afar. Now, even though this is someone that is not taking action towards you, I can tell like there has been a period where you've waited to hear from them. You've sat back and you said, after all that I've done, they should be reaching out soon. Because this is someone a bit immature, you really kind of expected them to like come forward. And maybe they have. I'm getting some of you guys that says already occurred. DJ says true. I can see that. But now that they've gone silent, it's like a big question mark. What's going on with this person? Hmm. Hmm. That air sign energy is air sign. You're like, I wonder what they're up to, Mika. Hmm. Yeah. But oh well. I guess I'll just stay to myself then. Cause I'm not moving. I'm not budging, Mika. Yeah. You don't really want to be someone to give this person the satisfaction of over giving, over investing, chasing when they're the one that needs you more than you need them. With the Nine of Cups, a lot of you Libras watching can do just fine on your own. Unfortunately, this person is not in the same boat. And I think you know that. So it would look really bad if you were to chase them. And that's what this person's hoping you would do. Chase me. Show me that you care more about me than I care about you. When really they're the one that cares more about you. They want you more or need you more than you need them. You see what I'm saying? They want you to get down to their level, I guess. How's the person feeling about Libra? Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Strength in reverse, and the High Priestess. Yeah, they can only hold out so long before they break because the way they feel about you is going to get the most of them. But again, they're just hoping you would be the first to reach out. They're hoping you will be the first to try to make things right or fix things. That's what they're hoping. So something deep within their soul is really convinced that you love them so much and you are so stuck on them, Libra. You're going to have a weak moment. That's what they think. Let's see. How do you feel? The Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Pentacles in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. You feel like right now, the best thing you can do is stay to yourself. It would not serve you to keep going back and forth with this person. Um, this is someone who you would agree may have strung you along or confused you. Like, you're like, what does this person want with me? I don't even think this person knows, to be honest. Let's ask, what does this person want with Libra? The Fool in the reverse. They don't know. They're like, there's pros, there's cons. I'm scared. So to be honest, what I want from Libra, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to lose Libra though, but I need more time to figure it out. How much time do they need though? You know, the rule of thumb I always tell clients that I do readings for, and you guys on this channel, it shouldn't take someone over 3 months to know if they want to commit to you and be in a committed relationship if you're dating them. It shouldn't take a person over a year to 2 years to know if you are their husband or wife. This is someone who has strung you along, confused you, but they're just too immature to rise up and make a decision. And I think you recognize that. So you're doing right. Staying to yourself, not pursuing this. I think it'll be a waste of time, to be honest. This person could be a fellow Libra. Doesn't have to be. Or if you're a cross watcher, a Libra could have done this to you. They could also be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Taurus. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if it resonates to your story. DJ says, yeah, it does. And DJ was dealing with a Virgo. Shaquan says, I'm a Scorpio, but Libra is my other placement, and this is 100% correct, Mika. I have completely took my energy back, and he is a Taurus. There you go, guys. It's better that way. You know, I feel like if someone really wants you, they're gonna want you. They just gonna come through. So yeah. Miguel says, yeah, that Libra reading does resonate. Thank you, Libras, for sharing your stories. We have Scorpio next. Don't forget, guys, I do offer personal readings at my website, mikadivinespiritualguidance.com. So if you're interested in getting a personal read, imagine these readings are very detailed, but imagine a personal reading experience as I go deep. I don't limit by the cards. I go based on what the energy calls me to do. We clarify. And that way you can walk away with a full comprehensive reading. And all of my clients have said, yeah, Mika, I asked only 3 questions. She done answered about five, six, seven, eight. Yeah. I'm going to make sure you walk away very clear. So if you are that person that needs some guidance and support, holla at your girl. Mika Divine Spiritualguidance.com is my website. Scorpios are up next. Scorpio, Scorpio. Where you at? Shaquan says, Mika, my reading I had with you changed my whole life. I would have still been behind him looking crazy. Girl, listen, you are not alone. I've been there, done that too. I've been with somebody where I'm just looking back like, what was I thinking? You was just in love. That's all. You was bit by the love bug. We all been there, girl. Don't feel bad about it. This is why we're all here. We're all here to spiritually evolve and grow and get to a better level. So thank you so much for trusting me to do that reading with you the other day. I really enjoyed our connection in that experience. And I think your reading not only helped you, but through our conversation there, I think it helped a lot of people on that live. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Scorpios, let's do this. JB is a Scorpio. Saggy Cuspa. Nice. That's a cool energy. I like that. For those that don't know, I'm a Scorpio rising. Ooh. The villains of the Scorpiac, they say. The villains. Nah. To be honest, Scorpios are very lovey dovey. But you cross a Scorpio, you're gonna get stung. Get them stingers out, Scorpio. Get them stingers out. All right, y'all, let's do this. Vibing with Lex. Hey. Roman says, look, Roman says an unhealthy Scorpio is truly a villain. Probably, 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 probably. But I'm just saying, I think anybody, if you are hurt by somebody, you're going to respond accordingly. It is what it is. All right, let's do it, Scorpios. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Scorpio's person? True feelings for Scorpio that Scorpio's connected to in love and romance right now in this moment. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath the deck, the Two of Cups, the World with the King of Pentacles. All right, Scorpio, let me tell you something. This is somebody that thought that they could prioritize another relationship, another obligation, another person before you. Big mistake. Big mistake. Yeah, they're realizing they made a mistake with the Two of Cups to the World, to the King of Pentacles. They're saying, I probably shouldn't have done that because whatever relationship that they were connecting to or trying to establish with something else, it failed. And now here they are trying to come in as the knight in shining armor to win you back. Whatever it takes. That's what they're saying. Whatever it takes. I'm willing to let these other options go and come to you to make peace. I'm so, 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 so sorry. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you, Scorpio. Listen, 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 listen. I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's not fun. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at this person, y'all. Like, come on now. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. Come on now. Who do they think they are? They admit they were being selfish, but they would say, I didn't really plan to leave you. I just wanted a taste. A taste. Yeah, see what else this other flavor tastes like. Okay, let's continue. So now this person's keeping tabs on you to know when they can take action and try to fix or repair things with you. What I don't like about this person's energy is they have this Knight of Wands in the reverse energy coming through in the reading. So this tells me a lot of you Scorpios were dealing with somebody who is a player who likes to try different flavors of the month. They feel like life is a buffet. Like someone said in the comments, let's see how this tastes, that tastes. Let's see. If I flip it and toss it with this one, okay, and I flip it and toss it with that one, let's see how that's gonna feel. Let me just try it like that. But Scorpio, I'm gonna get back to Scorpio in a little bit. Let me just try this out real quick. Oh boy, with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse to the King of Cups and the Seven of Wands, you're tired. You're tired of trying to love someone who mishandles you. I'm getting a lot of you Scorpios were a lot more emotionally intelligent, a lot more stable, giving a genuine love offer, and you're just tired of being heartbroken. A lot of you, like I said, it was due to a third party. You give up. You're tired. You're tired more than anything of this person coming in and out of your life. You're tired of going in and out of this person's life. It's a wash, rinse, repeat cycle. Y'all try to work it out. The passion is hot. The bedroom is busting. But I need this person to get their crap together. Don't you agree, Scorpio? What? Like somebody said, what in the buffet do they got going on? Because no. No, this is a no-go for Scorpio. And like I tell y'all all the time, Scorpio is one of those water signs where when you love very deeply. And so when somebody plays with your heart, they gonna get their feelings hurt. And I think this person's about to find out. They gonna F around and find out. What they gonna find out? Let's see. Let's see what Scorpio experience they gonna find out. For those that don't know Scorpio energy, watch this. What is this person gonna find out? Two of Cups and the World. It's over. Finito. No pass go. No $200. The end. The world. It is closed. The doors are locked. Get your and get out. That's a scorpionic experience. 10 toes down. Scorpio ain't playing with this fool. They done F around and found out. Some of y'all have literally kicked this person out of the house, out of your life. You told them to kick rocks with sandals on. You told them they can play with they mama, they can play in traffic, they can play in the sandbox with the mother hoes, but they not dare play with you. Checkmate, bitch. You reap what you sow. Karma is a mother, and that is that. Oh well. Wit says that part. So, how does this person feel? And see, they say Scorpios are villains. What are they talking about? You see what I'm saying? You see what Scorpios got to go through? You see this? Y'all see? Okay, all right. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. All over the place. They feel all over the place. They all discombobulated. Lord, help me. I played myself. That's how they feel. Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh boy. When I tell you Scorpio, that's confirmation of what I'm saying. When I said this person played around with you and they found out that you're not the one, the two, the three, the four, or the five to be messed with, I don't know who they thought they were playing with, but they realized they played themselves. What if they played themselves with? Because if someone thought that they can come in and out. Also, I think I'm getting this person wanted to make you jealous. Like they wanted to play some kind of sick and twisted game. Um, and you reap what you sow. Anything else Scorpio needs to know about this fool? It's over. Scorpionic experience, the death card. Ouch. That hurts. Sting, 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 sting. Oh well. You know, when something dies, it can't come back alive. Your person can be an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, an Aquarius. A Scorpio could have done this to you, by the way. All right. For the cross watchers out there. Your person could be a Scorpio, by the way, a Taurus, a Leo, a Sagittarius, Pisces. All right. Oh boy. That was rough. That was rough. I feel sorry for you, whoever that's for. Ouch. Eek. Mm. Sagittarius is next. JB says fire. Got that fire. Bella's representing for Team Sagittarius. Let's do this. Saggy Fire ponies, where you at? It's 10:10 for some of you guys on the East Coast. It's 10:10. That number can be significant for you. Thank you for letting us know that, Mela 10:10. 10 represents endings, by the way. and completions of cycles. All right, let's do this, guys. Mr. Bear says it's 12:11 in Australia. So, Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Sagittarius person? Sagittarius person's true feelings for Saggiwaggies right now in this moment. The Tower, the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Devil. Yikes, in the reverse. The High Priestess and the Magician in the reverse with the Moon. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I feel like this is somebody who's been humbled. Yeah, you've definitely humbled somebody, Sagittarius, and you made this person realize that they may need to really change their toxic ways. The manipulation, the lies, the deceit, the games that they play. This is somebody that's all around just very low vibrational. What really did it for this person was your response. Many of you guys are not responding at all, or they're realizing that, it may be over. They're shocked. They're shocked that they can't come in and out of your life like they've been doing, but they know that they haven't given you a fair experience or fair relationship. If you've ever wondered, Sagittarius, is this person really aware of their actions, or are they doing stuff and just being a little oblivious to what they got going on here? To be honest, Sagittarius, they know good and dang well what they doing. They were trying to run game on you. Hey, Janae. Hey, boo. Thank you for the star. What game? You made them realize through your actions and your response, Sagittarius, that in and out relationship that y'all been going through, the toxic one, the one where this person is playing games with you, has come to an end. And they're like, what the hell is going on? They're stuck being alone. They don't like it here. Whatever third party they were entertaining, by the way, that looks like that has ended as well with the Three of Pentacles and the Death card. At one point, this person may have had you, had someone else, or they were pursuing someone else. And it looks like all of that is crashing down. Nobody wants this fool. Nobody wants them because of their in and out energy. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah. I think what people have begun to realize, including you, Sagittarius, is that this person was doing a lot of future faking. They weren't giving you anything substantial. and real. And whenever they would be triggered, they would run off or push you away. Now, your energy, Sagittarius, tells me that you've really thought a lot about this and really tried to unpack it, really try to make sense with it, really try to understand this person on a deeper level because you don't relate to how this person moves and what they do, but you're just not interested in talking to them anymore. You're not interested in working it out anymore. And that's where it's like, boom, slap in the face. Like, boop, 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 bloop, bloop, bloop. Wait a second. Sagittarius, hello, where you at? The number you have dialed is no longer in service. Please check the number you've dialed and call again. Some of y'all change your number. Some of you guys have them blocked. Or, like I say, you're just tired of talking to them. You're not responding to their advances. You're tired of them being in and out. How does this person really feel? Like you saw how the cards violently being thrown. You're upset. I think a lot of you guys are like very angry. Like, I don't condone violence, but I'm getting a lot of you Sagittarius are very angry by how this person treated you. Like you just want to lay some hands. Just say no to violence, Saggy. Just say no. Kimberly says, yeah, Mika, I changed my number because I got a new phone. All right. Well, somebody changed their number. There you go. How does this person feel? Six of Swords in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Four of Cups. They need you. They need your help. They feel alone. They feel rejected. Nobody wants them. And they need refuge. Help. That's how they feel. Help me. Please. Please. I know. I get it. It's been a while, but I need you. This is someone very immature, by the way, with the Page of Cups in reverse. This is my Peter Pan syndrome. This is someone who never really grows up. They never mature up. They live a life of a little, horny teenager. They like to just run around, live life to the fullest, not take stuff seriously. And you're a whole grown adult and you're like, listen, what are we doing here? Because this ain't it. Mr. Bear says, on point again, Mika. And they try to pretend to be more than what they really are. So this is someone who will put on the facade to you and the world that they're a lot more established, more mature, more stable, got a lot more going on in their life than they actually do. And this is the part of the relationship for you, Sagittarius, where you started to notice a behavior pattern that wasn't aligning to the false promises that they were selling. This is also someone that used tactics of emotional manipulation to keep you stuck. They knew how you felt about them, so they were leaning into really playing off of your emotions. They knew that you cared a lot and you wanted love. And so, in order to benefit out of whatever you had to offer, whether it be a place to stay, some of y'all, this person was a bum or a bumette, a hobosexual. For some of y'all, they needed a place to stay or they were broke, busted, and disgusted. And you gave this person a little sense of security. And more than anything, this person had a lot of trauma. They're broken. So they don't really trust putting their heart out there and being a vulnerable to people because they feel like a lot of people in their past have let them down, have hurt them. But one thing they don't do is they don't self reflect. They don't look at themselves, Sagittarius, and say, I am part of the problem And if I start really addressing my problems, then maybe, just maybe, I may be able to create solutions in my life. Instead, what do? They blame you, they blame him, they blame her, then they just run around and they say my life sucks and they don't do anything different. And what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, but expecting a different result. They're playing themselves. They're playing themselves. Kimberly says, why do they always blame others? Because this person doesn't want to take accountability for their actions. How does Sagittarius feel about this person? Devastated, devastated, heartbroken, played. You feel like you got played by this person's charm. You feel like this person was very charming or a charmette, male or female. They knew how to lay it on thick. I'm getting this as someone with a little swag, you know? Or if it was a feminine, they were very seduction. Hello. Hey, hey, sexy. Hey, big daddy. Right? But that's all they were good for. It was nothing of substance. Remember, they couldn't really bring much. They're looking for you for refuge. So if this person comes back, they definitely are going to tell you everything you want to hear, Sagittarius. They haven't changed. They're still in their Peter Pan era. And, you'll be definitely wasting your time, which I feel like a lot of you guys have had enough of this raggedy relationship. Mm. I think that it's fair for you to say, um, you have better things ahead in your future. Some of you Sagittarius may be actually moving on and starting to date or getting to know other people, and that's a good thing. But this did hurt. This really stung a little. It wasn't pleasant. This person could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, such as yourself. Of course, a Sagittarius could have done this to you, a Gemini. All right. That's the main energies. I think we also had Capricorn at some point as well. But, take it as it resonates for you. This reading here could be for anyone. Yeah, they weren't in it for love. Someone said it was about money. Yeah, I agree. They were definitely mooching. That's why you definitely felt conned. That's definitely why you felt conned. Somebody says Leo. Could be a Leo too. Definitely, for sure. The signs are just energy. Doesn't mean it's their sun sign. It could be their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right. For those of you that are just now joining us, don't forget to go ahead and interact with us in the live chat. Do look at your phone and notice that we are currently on Capricorn. We've already done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Also, like Kim said, don't forget to hit the like button, show your girls some love and support. I am definitely spending a lot of time with you guys today delivering these messages. So, as a free gift to me, like the video, subscribe. It does help support the channel and support my small business. Also, any of you interested in me connecting with you on an intimate level in a personal reading, please visit my website, mikadivinespiritualguidance.com. Also, we've already started our love prediction readings for July 2026. So if you have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, or Cancer in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, don't forget to go and check out my page. Go to the video tab and watch those readings to see what you can expect in love for July 2026. I spent a lot of time putting that stuff together, making the thumbnails, putting the extended readings on my website. Y'all, it was a lot of work. So don't miss out on the messages. It was great. It was a lot of fun going back to extended readings, but it's a lot of work. So Watch my stuff, y'all. Watch my stuff. Please watch my stuff. Ginger says, Mika, how can you have so much energy every day to do so many things? I just don't think about it. I just move. I just go. To be honest, what I do is it's mind over matter. The matter is I'm exhausted. The mind says, no, keep going, girl. You got this. You got this. You got this. So I tell people all the time, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. Even if you got to get uncomfortable, go for it. Now, what a lot of you guys don't know, some of you guys know this, I'm actually by day a high school special education teacher and I'm off for the summer. I also do some work on the side with the local university, my school district, as well as doing personal readings for you all. So yeah, your girl does stay booked and busy, and I do have multiple streams of income. So Ginger has a point. How do I have energy for all this? I don't have the answers. I just go, I just move, I just do it. Kim tells me all the time, Mika, did you get any sleep? Kim already know. Probably not. It's a Scorpio rising side of me. I don't sleep very well. I just don't. But what I try to do, Ginger, to answer your question, is I try to get in as much rest as possible and I try to recharge my battery as much as possible. So, literally, when I have quiet time to myself, me and Dutch is my dog. We get in my bed, I curl up, take me a little power nap, and then I get up all refreshed. And then I come alive with you guys just about every single day. It's mind over matter. Most days when I'm sitting up here with you guys, I'll be like, man, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this. But then I think about how many people are depending on me to come and give you guys these readings. So that's why I tell you guys, so show your support, like literally. Like you guys have no idea. I'm also divorced. I'm a single mom. I have a senior. He's going to be going into his senior year of high school. Yay. So I wear a lot of hats. I do a lot of different things, but I've always been a grinder. I've always been a go-getter. I've always been a dreamer. I've always been inspired to take my life to the next level. When I put my mind to something, I just do it. I just do it. I don't make excuses. I just get it done. And that's why so many people can depend on me because when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. If I say I'm gonna come and do a reading, Imma do it. If I say Imma come and hang out with you, even if I don't feel like it, I'm coming. If I'm in a relationship, I'm loyal, right? I've never cheated. I've always been loyal to my friends, my family, my loved ones. I'm just that girl. I'm just that girl. And I've always been that way. I've always been that way. That's just, who I am. But because I am a healer, an intuitive, an empath, I usually neglect myself. I do. And a lot of you who are very much inclined to being blessed with the gift, but also the curse of being inclined to want to help so many people, you got to make time for yourself. And that is a lifelong experience that I'm trying to lean into, a lifelong lesson I'm trying to get to. Because I will definitely neglect my self to make sure everyone else in my life is smiling, happy, comfortable. My clients are happy. My students are happy. The parents I serve in my community are happy. My principal, all of my soul tribe out there, all of my subscribers, all of you guys, I want to make sure that I'm here for you. And I genuinely mean that. I genuinely mean that. And that's why even when I don't have a lot of energy, I'm running on fumes, I just give you something. I give you the best that I've got. And I've even had some of my friends and family look at my work and they're like, listen, I can see you in the video. Girl, get some rest. I can see them eyes. I can see them eyes looking like you just about to pass out. And you're right, I am. But I'm just moving. I'm moving and ever since I was the age of 16. Ever since I was 16, I was working. And ever since I was in high school, I was always in some type of leadership role. I've always been the responsible child of the family, the one people can look up to. I've always been that way. The honor student, right? The one that goes above and beyond, the one that's the what people will call probably the teacher's pet, not because I want to impress the teachers, because I genuinely want to help. Right? So yeah, I've always been that girl. The loyal wife when I was married, the loyal partner when I was dating and, talking to people. And so, as a single woman now, I really lean into my my passions, my gifts, my purpose, my career, my son. And if God bless me with an amazing man that wants to come in and sweep me off my feet and pour into my cup as much as I pour into them, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not rushing it either. I feel like divine timing is always at work, and I believe in karma. So I always try to put my best foot forward in all that I do because karma is real. And I can say I'm a living testament of it. I've always moved with good intentions, good energies, good vibration, and every day is a blessing. I've gotten to a space in my life where I can say I'm at peace. I really am. Um, but whatever God has in store for me, I'm all for it. So in the meantime, in this season, I'm here and I ain't going nowhere. So let's continue the reading. Capricorns are next. The funny thing, people ask me all the time, why are you single? Like when I talking to guys, why are you single? Because they're like, you're really cool, you're really dope, you're such an amazing person. Like, well, I'm like, because I'm not desperate. I'm not anxiously trying to find someone, so I don't really spend a lot of time harnessing the energy to get out there and find someone, but trust me, I know how to get a man. I've always been able to get a man. When I get ready to find one, I find one. And I really have dated some amazing men, like really genuinely like wanting to propose to me type men, and I'm just like, not my cup of tea." I can think of one guy in particular right now. Really sweet guy, very mature, but he was a little boring. I needed a little excitement in my life. Like I wanted him to be more adventurous, not exciting like a bad boy, but I'm adventurous. People don't realize that. Like I like to get out, I like to travel, I like to have fun, I like to dance and do weird, quirky Aquarius stuff. Like I don't want to just sit at the house and do old people stuff. Like I do enjoy recharging my battery, but let's enjoy life. Let's get outside and do stuff. So my last relationship, that's one thing I would say I really admired about him was we had a lot of fun. And he was one of my I would say we had a very good friendship first, and that's so important what a lot of Aquarius is. If you ever want to date an Aquarius, hint hint, you gotta really be a vibe. You gotta really be a vibe and have a lot of fun, and make us feel like we're best friends. And you have that, you gotta. But the thing about being spiritual and being very intuitive, I can see through the BS. And I just knew this person was not going to be my husband. But for the time being, hey, let's have fun. I'm not trying to get to married tomorrow anyway. Been there, done that. I was with my ex-husband for 15 years. So who's rushing to, go through another marriage? Eventually that's the goal, but I know what I'm looking for and I'm not going to settle. Yeah. So let's go ahead and continue, which says, thank you for your dedication. And I am very similar. I recently learned to create balance for myself. My youngest son is headed to the 12th grade this upcoming school year as well. Nice, nice. Congratulations. Cool, cool. It's exciting, but yet nerve-wracking. But I know he's gonna do very, very well. He's very smart. Just like his mom and dad, he's gonna be in AP classes. He's already gotten college course credit. He's already taken a college course last year, his junior year. My son is very, very smart. But his mom is very smart too. So it's in the genes. And his dad is too, by the way. His dad is very smart too. So, um, yeah, my ex-husband, he's actually, I feel like, smarter than me. When we were at Mississippi State, that's where I went to school. And I met my ex-husband there. I think he was like he had like a really strong GPA, stronger than me. I was like, and that's how we met. We were in a class together. And I was like, let me go talk to this dude right here. He know what's going on in his class. And we ended up talking. And I wasn't even trying to talk to him romantically, but he was just looking me up and down and looking at me like I was a whole snack. And I'm like, "Huh, pipe down, pipe it all the way down. I'm not trying to talk to you." But he was consistent. And when I say ladies, if a man wants you, they not gonna let up. He got on my nerves, y'all. He got on my nerves. He got on my nerves. And I said, okay, listen, if you want to take me on a date, fine, but don't expect nothing out of it. And after a while, I ended up actually saying, you know what, he's all right. I guess I'll go on another date. And then I guess we'll talk and all that. And you know how the story goes. One thing leads to another. He ended up being my boyfriend or whatever. And, we ended up getting married and all that kind of stuff. But we were young. We were young. So it didn't work out. I strongly advise don't get married until you're at least 25. Yeah, I strongly advise don't settle down until you get a little older. We were too young. I think we were still learning a lot about ourselves and moved too fast, but it was a great experience. Okay, enough about my life. So y'all learning a lot about me on this channel already. Tonight y'all learning all about me. Let's do this Capricorn. Miguel says I was a great reader too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I know, Janae. Oh, I'm telling you, he was persistent. I'm like, get away from me, pest. I gave him such a hard time. And there was another guy in college that was just he was crazy about me. And I'm just like, get away from me. Get away. Like, that's what I'm saying. I've never had a problem getting a guy. I'm just very picky. I'm just that girl. If I'm focused on other things, like right now, I'm focusing on, other things in my life. I can care less about a relationship, but I have no problem get one. You just got to be, in my mind as an Aquarius, you got to be ready for that. It's like, do I really want to deal with folks right now? Nah. That's just the Aquarius way. Aquarius is y'all understand. Let's do this Capricorn. Yeah. Janae's an Aquarius. She said, sounds like me. I'm serious. You got to be like, do I ever really want to deal with folks right now? Oh, man. Ugh, the relationship stuff, then people and they trauma and they pain. Ugh. You know, you just got to think about all that goes along with a relationship. Love is a beautiful thing. I love love, but I'm not lying, y'all. I am definitely that girl. People be like on me tough and they don't let up. And I be like, leave me alone in a real way. You gonna get your feelings hurt. Leave me alone. And they don't stop. Bobby says, you're attractive. So the guys are coming. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, Bobby, I feel like I'm all right. But when people talk to me, like guys really be like, man, she's super cool. If I can just have a conversation with a guy, boom, they like, yeah, she down to earth. And I'm like, I'm just talking to you. Yeah, but can I get your number? And I was just like, here we go. And today I just be like, oh, cringe. Here we go. I'm just having a friendly conversation. You up here trying to shoot your shot. Get back. Get back. And this is where Aquariuses be oblivious to people that's trying to talk to us. Like this dude be trying to talk to you, Aquarius, and you have no idea that they trying to spit their game. And even though I'm an intuitive person, I pick up on it, but sometimes I don't really get it. Um, it's ta- it's taken a lot for me to really understand Um, when somebody is drawing that boundary of I'm just trying to be friendly to I'm being friendly, but it's like I'm trying to slither my way into your DMs, or I'm trying to slither my way to get your number, or I'm slithering my way to get into your draws. And it's like, listen, just tell me. Just let me know what you want. The answer probably gonna still be no. But okay, just tell me. Yeah, just tell me. So, ladies, when I tell you, to all of the beautiful sisters out there who are single and feel like you can't find nobody, really pour into yourself. Pour into yourself and really get your confidence up, because confidence is beauty. Taking care of yourself is beautiful and attractive. And being willing to say no, oh boy, that turns a man on. It's all about self respect, self love, self care. And that really attracts men to you. You don't realize it, but it's the truth. When you start taking care of yourself, your appearance, how you dress, how you talk, leaning into feminine energy. Of when a guy flirts with you, hey, oh, thank you so much. Like, oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you so. This would be y'all. This y'all be killing me. A man be like, how you doing? What's your name? This is y'all. What you want? I mean, I just trying to say hi. I mean, I'm just saying what you want. And then you hurt the man's feelings, the man trying to talk to you. And then you be like, but Mika, he's not cute. He look broke. He look homeless. He look like he lived with his mama. Ma'am, let the man shoot his shot, because a man's character is so much more important than their looks. How a man handles you, how they handle themselves, how they respect themselves and respect you is so much more important than looks alone. Now, my rule is they got to be kissable, meaning they got to be attractive enough to where you can kiss them. But if they are somebody who is somebody that looks like the bottom of your shoe, just smile and just nod and just say thank you so much for the compliment, but I'm sorry, I'm not really looking for a relationship. Or you can just say I'm not interested, but don't be mean to the guy. You know, be mean to the booger bear. Don't be mean to the guy that's look like he homeless. That look like a hobosexual. Don't be mean to the guy that look like he don't got a job. Like just feminine energy. Smile and nod. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I have to go. I have to go, but it was nice to meet you. It was very nice meeting you. I hope you. God bless. Take care. Take care. Take care. And lift them up in prayer. Lift them up in a silent prayer. Lord, whatever that booger bear's going through, I pray. I pray that they see the light and they realize that they are not as fine as they think they are, that their lifestyle is not okay, and that they cannot talk to women of my caliber and think that they're going to get my number. Have them see the truth. Have them see the truth one day, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for not letting me show my ass, fixing my face, and gracefully walking away. Mm. Y'all know the type. Y'all know the type. Or it'd be the type that is married. Oh my gosh. I had one dude. Okay, I'm gonna be real quick, y'all. Capricorn, we're gonna do your reading. I just gotta get this out. I had one dude, y'all, at the grocery store. I was in the dairy section trying to just get my 2% milk. And he was over there trying to get his whole milk with his whole wife. And as I'm very vigilant. I check my surroundings and stuff, in my little cart. And his wife whispered something in his ear. And then I think she went to like another section of the store. Now, sir, when your wife leave, you supposed to continue to look forward. Why you looking down? This is him, y'all. That's how he looking at me. And I feel his eyes. I feel his eyes. And I'm fixing my face, y'all, because I just like, here we go. I'm like, oh God, here we go. Old granddaddy over here. Old Paw. So I continue to turn around and ignore and trying to get my 2% milk. And here he come. I'm like, oh God dang it. Why is he coming over here? Why is he coming over here? Lord, no. Why is he coming over here? Make me disappear, Jesus. Make me disappear. Because I don't want no smoke with his wife. I don't want no smoke with his wife. She looked like the type that'll be like, excuse me. She looked like that type. Little old school with it. So he said, excuse me. And I ignore him. And I'm like, trying to get my 2% milk. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm like this. God, dog. Yes, sir. We in the South, so you got to refer to people by sir, especially the older folks. Yes, sir. Um, I just got to ask you, are you single? And it's a fix your face. Mika, fix your face. And I'm like, well, I am single, but I'm not really looking for a relationship or anything. Um, oh, by the way, it looks like you got a wedding ring on. Was that your wife? Oh yeah. But we going through some hard times. I was just hoping to see if I can get your number. Have a good day, sir. And I get my buggy and go off. And then I go to the soda section. I don't even need soda, but I go to the soda section. We got to do better. We got to do better, people. To the married man, to the married man, leave the single ladies alone. We don't want you. We don't want you because I don't want to be the third wheel on an episode of Snapped because your wife find out you was talking to this little cutie with a booty at the Kroger in the milk section of the store. And your wife get tired of your player ways. And she pick up one of them 2 liters and clock your ass aside the head and then get one of them 12 packs and clock me aside my head. And then that one blow ends up being multiple blows. And she end up on an episode of Snap. I don't wanna die. I mean, I was just trying to get 2% milk at the Kroger's. I don't wanna go out like that. All right. That's enough story time for y'all. But that's a true story, by the way. Let's do Capricorn next. Not the episode of Snap, but really that dude talking to me. And that was wild. But I get that. I get married men with the ring on, they bold. But that one had the wife right there. That blew my mind. I said, boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Here we go, Capricorn. Sorry for the wait, Capricorn. For those that want the story, I have a timestamp for y'all if you need to run it again. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Capricorn? And the person that Capricorn is currently connected to in love and romance right now in this moment. How does this person really feel about Capricorn right now? We have the strength in the reverse, the four of swords in the reverse, the knight of wands underneath the deck, the six of swords, the ace of wands, and the tower. All right. This person is coming to you not because they necessarily want to build a life, something stable. They're coming to you impulsively because this person is trying to save this relationship before you're gone for good. You were really good to this person, but this is someone that may have really threw you for a loop. Um, they were somebody that you may have really realized is very confusing. I feel like a lot of you Capricorns don't quite understand what this person wants with you because I'm really picking up someone that is kind of here today, gone tomorrow, right? With the Knight of Wands. So today, they want to have a peaceful conversation, a peaceful reconciliation, because some other connection they were entertaining did not work out with the tower card here. They experienced some type of breakup with someone else, I'm getting. And so they're like trying their best to like secretly come back to you. They need options. They can't be alone. So like leaving you, letting you go fully is a hard thing to do. Thank you, Valeria, for the floating heart, boo. It would break their heart to lose you, in other words. If you were to let them go for good, it would break their heart. So this cycle to them feels like it's still open, or at least they're hoping it is, that they can come back and redeem themselves. They're hoping that you would let them back home. This is someone that wants to come home if you live with this person, or if you were married to them, or if you guys were in a relationship for a long time. They feel like you're refuge. You're peaceful. You're stable. I'm also getting this person really wants to work on their deceptive ways because they know that's the only way they can come back. But that's something that's very hard. Like, that is something that is very difficult for them to address and acknowledge because they've been moving like this a very long time. And I feel like for a lot of you Capricorns, this entire experience has been a whirlwind of stress, especially since they've been away from you. It's made you very anxious, very overwhelmed. Your frequency has diminished connecting to someone like this. You don't feel as confident as you used to be. Many of you Capricorns watching this are encompassing Empress energy, no matter the gender, male or female. A lot of you guys are really the prize. You got it going on. You know, a lot of you guys have your life together, got some of you guys own a business or in leadership roles. You know, you just got it going on. And this person sees your worth and value. But what you don't see is that when you're with someone like this, it brings your frequency down. And it makes you wonder, like, why wouldn't this person want to be here? I've done everything right, Mika. I've made all the efforts. I've made all of the accommodations. I've invested so much. I've done all the things. I've shown my loyalty. I've shown this person that I am a good partner. Let's see, what is this person? Why isn't this person showing up for Capricorn correctly? What is the issue here? They're taking their time with the Knight of Pentacles to avoid having to face their own issues. They know they have issues. They have ways about themselves that's toxic, low vibrational that they've got to change. But even though they've acknowledged this, this is someone that is avoiding addressing it and also being responsible, I'm getting as well. This is someone who could also be very irresponsible with the Knight of Wands. They can just feel like life's a party. And also, I feel like for some of you guys, you may have overcompensated this person in some type of way where you were the more responsible one in the relationship, like practically, like invested, taken care of. You may have had this person living with you. You may have paid most of the bills or done a lot more than this person could have offered you in some type of way. How does this person feel about Capricorn? We have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. They know that if they come with you with the right tactics, they can get you to drop your guard. I don't know what's going on with this person. It almost feels like they think they can outsmart you. This is someone I wouldn't put it past them if they are I hate to use the word narcissist, but I'm getting that those quality traits pretty heavy here. And then also with the justice to the Queen of Wands, I feel like if this person does not get their way with you, they feel like they see nothing wrong with having another option they can go to. It's a very entitled energy, and by any means to get what they want out of the situation with you or with anybody else, they just got to lean into that. They know it's not healthy. They know manipulation and lying and deceiving is not the right thing to do. But this is also someone who will feel justified if you are not giving them attention, if you're not doing the things you used to do, if you're pulling your energy back. They see nothing wrong with that. They say, well, you know, if Capricorn wanted to, Capricorn would. If Capricorn really cared about me, then they would just do the things that I need them to do. And as long as they do those things, we're good. If not, I'm going to leave. The problem with that, it leaves a very bad taste in your mouth. You feel very stressed. You feel very overwhelmed. You feel taken advantage of. With the Empress in reverse, like I say, when you're away from this person, it really increases your frequency because this person is depleting you bit by bit. But what I'm also noticing is that there's some type of strong obsession or attachment they have to feel like they can't just let this go, even if you do trigger them. That's why it feels like with the world in reverse to the moon, in their mind, in their sick and twisted mind, um, they feel like it's not really over, even when you trigger them or push them away or try to hold them accountable. That doesn't really mean anything to them. That really makes them feel like, okay, well, Capricorn's just putting me on punishment. So since you want to do this to me, that's fine. I'll go find someone else right now, but we're not done here. I'll be back. I'll be back. That's not fair to you, Capricorn. And I think you're acknowledging this, that this is going nowhere with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That's why. Sheila says, yes, that's so right, Mika. Kimberly says, yeah, I have my boundaries set up. I'm not going to be controlled by anybody. I heard that. So yeah, this feels like a form of control and manipulation for sure. How does Capricorn feel about this person? Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. You're really holding off doing anything else. All that investment, all that energy, all the things that you're doing for this relationship is no more. You're cutting this person off. And I'm getting you're moving in silence. And a lot of you guys are trying your best to move on from this. Some of you guys could definitely be really looking at other options. And I'm excited. I'm excited for you, Capricorn. You definitely deserve only the best. Your energy and frequency is amazing, and it's very much giving wifey or hubby material. And this low vibrational person has no space for you. And I think you're acknowledging it. It took you a while, it was a little, it was a, it was a lesson, right? We all go through those moments where we had to just kind of sit in it for a while to realize what they were doing, the game that they were playing. But you have so much worth and value that you just not dare keep giving to someone who does not invest in you. And that is true power. That is true power. I love that. I really do. Your person could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Pisces, an Aquarius, a Libra, Gemini, another Capricorn, such as yourself. Yeah, that's what I have. Could be any sign, but that's the main energies. Of course, it could be in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign of their chart. Sarah Frost says, you are 100% the real deal, Mika. 100%. I love you, girl. I love you too. Thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing that with me. And Lisa, Mama Lisa says, Hardy, yes. Yes. Hardy says, hey, Mika. Are we reading for all Capricorns? Because I'm not with anyone right now. This is for all Capricorns. Yes, Capricorns, sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. And this is energy. This is energy. So even if you're not with someone right now, which I picked up, I feel like a lot of you Capricorns are not with this person. You definitely are moving on with your life, but this person is definitely in your energy. And of course, I think this is a spiritual lesson that a lot of you guys are still navigating through as you move forward in your life. So thank you for your question and thank you for being here. Thank you, Hardy. Kimberly's right. She said he needs to heal his wounds. This person in the Capricorn reading. I agree. I definitely agree. All right, guys. We're getting down to the wire to the last two signs. Just to remind everybody, we've gotten all the way to Aquarius. So that's where we're going to next. Don't forget to hit the like button. All the new beautiful souls that are here on the live chat, welcome, welcome. Y'all hit the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Also, like the video and be sure to check out the individual sign reads that I just dropped yesterday, today, and we'll be dropping the rest of the week. And of course, if you're new here, also hit that notification bell because I do go live just about every single day. And you don't want to miss your opportunity to get that special shout out or to miss the readings live. Yes, yes, yes. Veronica says, yes, that Capricorn reading did resonate. Aquarius, you're next. If you're new here, I am the real deal. I've been blessed with a spiritual gift, and I really am all about uplifting the collective. So you've come to the right place. If you need some guidance, some support, I hope you guys do enjoy it here. If you do, be feel free to let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. And also down in the comments, you can leave some comments just to share. If you're missing the reading live, I reply back to every single email. I reply back to every single comment. I am that person, okay? Because I see each of you, I appreciate each of you, and I connect with all of your energy. And you do matter. Thank you so much for your support. Let's do this, Aquarius. I love you too, Sarah. So sweet. Love you too, Kim. Hey, Rosemary. Dee Dee Mills. Aqua Gang. Let's do this thing. Lisa said, "Y'all don't need to watch nobody but Mika." That's right. Let them know. If you want all listen, if you want a personal reading experience, you are in the right place. Also, don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. If you miss any portion of this reading, I will timestamp every single sign and my TED Talks, my little discussions in between. I love to enlighten, inspire, and share different stories to help you guys know you're not alone. So please, please come back later if you missed your sign. No worries. Also, make sure that you guys check out my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, where I provide personal readings, signed tarot decks, and as well as ebooks and coaching sessions if you need it. All right, let's do this, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for the love. Look at the star, Aqua Gang. Haley. Thank you, boo. Thank you, Sarah, so much for the 100 and the floating heart. Thank you, boo. Guys are so sweet. Thank you tonight. You guys are just showering me with so much love, man. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What is the energy surrounding Aquarius? And the person that Aquarius is connected to in love and romance. Right now in this moment, how does this person feel about Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, we have the Three of Wands, the Strength in the reverse, the Magician. Underneath the deck, the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is trying to be as patient as possible. And as they wait, they've been praying, Lord, please, Lord, please. Spirit guides, Jesus, please let Aquarius Come back into my life. Please. They know that they've self-sabotaged this relationship, and they regret the day that they've done this to you because they miss you so much. They feel like you are their soulmate. They feel like they ruined a loving experience with their soulmate. Oh, how sad. So they wait, they pray, they hope, they try to be as patient as possible, but they're freaking out because they probably have waited too long. A lot of you Aquarius is watching here, haven't heard from this person in a while. So you're like, what you want? Why are you on my line? I haven't heard from you in months. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. I'm talking to your person now. What I find very interesting is this is someone who moves very, very slow. It may be because this person only has two brain cells that they rub together to try to make it make sense why they are acting the way they are, because they try to speak logic into their behavior, but it just don't make sense. Imma give them maybe 3 brain cells now because now they realize that they blocked their blessing, but during the time they were with you, they maybe only had 2. Yeah, that's about right. They feel like you're pissed off at them, Aquarius. They're like, "I'm sorry? Is that what I need? Should I say sorry or should I say you're beautiful? Should I say you're sexy? Hold on, just hold on. Ooh. Baby, let me tell you something. What's wrong with your person, y'all? It's just irritating me. Y'all know I'm an Aquarius. I can't do this reading. It's irritating me in a real way. Who is this? Who is this? I think Aquarius isn't talking to me right now because I played too much. I took things too far, I think. But if I give Aquarius some space, maybe Aquarius will, calm down a little bit. Maybe Aquarius will, remember the good times. Yeah. Maybe Aquarius will remember, the times when, oh man, hold on. Yeah, Aquarius was putting it down in the bedroom. Oh, let me screw it. Let me go ahead and hit up Aquarius now. Let me go ahead and hit up Aquarius now. Forget all that. And here they go. Here they go, y'all. Months later, King of Cups. So now they're madly in love with you. What? Yeah. Mhm. You've humbled this person. I think what one of the superpowers of Aquarius is, and I could be wrong, y'all, I'm not being biased, but I'm telling the truth, is you're not gonna play around with folks. Like it is or it ain't. You either gonna come correct or you can get lost. If you want to play in Aquarius face, then you can kick rocks with sandals on. And we mean that 10 toes down. And so this is where this person realizes, I can't take it no more. Aquarius, Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius, how you been? Yeah, hey, yeah, it's me. Ha ha. Woo, yeah. I love you, girl. I love you, guy. I miss you. What you been up to? Like, what? Come again? What I been up to? Not you, not you. Because with the strength in reverse to the King of Swords, to the Emperor in the reverse, this person is trying to get control of the situation. And that this person is going to try to come back to get control of you. They're trying to put claws into your back and say, woman, man, get over here. Get over here. Like what? Release. Get off me. Aquarius like, get back. Back it on up, bruh. It's over. Back it on up, sis. Like I said, you say, huh? Why are you talking to me? Ace of Swords in reverse. I mean, ooh, what is this? So if this is your reading, this person will be reaching out to you. They have been waiting a long time because secretly they've been hoping that you'll have a weak moment and either reach out to them or eventually forgive them. Um, this is truly a humbling experience for this person because what's going to end up happening is you are going to decide to find other people, other person, other experience that are more fair. You feel like this relationship is raggedy. That person is can go back wherever they came from. If they want to be for the streets are calling. Get off of my line. Stop talking to me. Why are you here? Block and delete. It's time to get my purse, Aquarius. That's when you're on. Time to get my purse. Time to get my wallet. Goodbye. Block. Block. Blockity block. Whoa. Sorry if you had headphones on. I'm sorry. I'm Aquarius. We just do random stuff like that. Just go with it. Yeah, you feel like this person missed out on a great opportunity. So, yeah, they played themselves by causing this breakup. You blame them for the breakup. You blame them for this disaster that they have caused. This is not your doings. It's all them. So, you reap what you sow. Aquarius is not the one, not the two, not the three, not the four, not the five, not the 6, 7 that you can go back and forth with. So, you can take all of that and stick it where the sun don't shine. Cause you off to the next. Bloop, bloop, bloopity bloop, 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 bloop. Page of Wands, you off to go see what else is outside. You tired of it. It is what it is. Choke on that. This person could be a Pisces, an Aquarius, an Aries, a Scorpio, a Leo, a Sagittarius, another Aquarius. Aquarius could have done this to you if you're a cross watcher. It could be any sign, y'all. I'm exhausted. I'm ready for a nap. That took me out. Jesus, what's wrong with your person, man? Ooh, Lord. I'm glad I made you guys smile. That's the whole point. Sometimes you got to smile through the pain. This was a very painful experience. I joke and kid with Aquarius because Aquarius, you guys, Aquarius has a sense of humor and Aquarius enjoys the sarcasm. So I can play around with Aquarius like that. But the truth is, the matter is, this hurts you. I feel like if you were to be honest with yourself, Aquarius, you would say that this relationship had so much potential, especially with the Seven of Swords in reverse. You're saying this person screwed it up. Like they really did. And you're not going to keep going back to something that it just isn't working. You're not going to keep being disrespected. That's the bottom line. You really felt like this is somebody that was disrespecting you and you don't want to give them the satisfaction of going back to the same person that kept playing with you. So I think it's fair to say that you had to do what you had to do to protect yourself, but also hold this person accountable as they should be held accountable because no one deserves to be treated that way. Period. All right. All the Aquariuses agree in the chat. Thank you, Aqua Gang. Janae says, yep, on point. Oh my goodness, sure did. Sarah, you so petty. Sarah said, I shared this to him. Don't do that, y'all. Come on now. Come on. Pisces. C Main. What up, C Main? I haven't seen you in a while, C Main. Good to see you. One of my OGs right there. Sarah's so funny. She said, I'm sharing this with him. Girl, you a mess. You sure ain't got no Scorpio on your chart. Oh, yes, good. Sarah give us some scorpionic energy right there. That's like blue yow. But you know what? It's no need to really throw it in this person's face. They're going to be humbled. It is a karmic lesson. It is something that's going to get this person to really think long and hard about this relationship because it is a beautiful blessing. I'm not trying to say that just to say that, but it's the truth. With them feeling like you were everything that they wanted, they just played with you and it's too late. It took them too long to realize how much they really did love and appreciate you, and all the energy is so positive. They really, really, really are serious about you now, but, like, I think there's a lot of your Aquarius that would agree, how long will it last? Because you've probably been down this road before, and it takes a lot of time for a person to change their behavior, completely. We're talking about somebody that does not really have a lot of maturity to consistently show up for you. And that part right there is not enough for the Aquarius experience. You can only put up with the childish behavior for so long. Somebody like that needs time to just be single and really work on themselves. Go get some therapy, probably go get some mental medication. I'm not joking, but I'm just saying. And they also need to really just honestly reflect, self reflect, and also learn how to take accountability. Just say when you are wrong, you're wrong. And I think that would really solve a lot of their issues. But Aquarius is not going to be around for that circus. Exactly. And that's the thing about Aquarius is we want loyalty, we want honesty. When you lie to an Aquarius or you play with an Aquarius, that's like spitting in an Aquarius face and you've it's over. If you lie to an Aquarius, it's over. If you A lot of Aquariuses, if they find out that you're not keeping it real with them, all trust is broken. You gone. Or Aquarius is gonna play stupid and get back at you if they're a low vibrational Aquarius, and then you're gonna say Aquarius is toxic. Well, you did it to yourself. Just saying. All right, Pisces, let's do this. Hello, hello. Hey, Sharon, how you doing, boo? All right, guys. Don't share this with the exes, y'all. Let it go. Don't be petty. The best thing you can do with toxic people in your life is to move on. Block them, move on. Don't entertain it. You know, God got you. They're going to see the truth. A lot of them know what they're doing. It's all about, do you feed the monster? If you say something or you respond or you do something, it feeds the monster. Some of these people want attention. So any attention is good attention. So it's best just not to say anything and move on and go about your business. You know, it really is. That's the mature thing to do. Don't feed the monster. Pisces, let's do it. Thank you, Aquarius, for playing along and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. You guys have been wonderful interacting with me on that live. Y'all encouraged my petty behavior, and I loved every minute of it. I loved every minute of it, man. All right, last but not least, we got Pisces. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is Pisces person's true and honest feelings for Pisces, the person that Pisces is connected to in love and romance? Right now in this moment, we have the Two of Cups. Thank you, Sarah. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. The Two of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Moon in the reverse, and the King of Swords in the reverse. All right, Pisces. Ouch. Ouch. I don't like this person because this is someone who wants to have a relationship with you while still having options. They want to reconnect with you or be with you, but also see if this other option or other options can still be something they can hold on to or gravitate to. This is someone who never wants to be alone. They're not self-sufficient. They don't have a lot going for themselves to feel fulfilled on their own. It feels like they gotta have the support, the energy, the vibration, or the attention of others. So it feels like an insurance policy to me where this person feels so much sense of security and stability to have you in their life, but also still have this other thing or people in the background just in case things don't work out with you. Creating a stable, long term committed relationship. Unfortunately, Pisces is something that this person feels like is a lot of work because they feel like they would have to prove to you that they can be loyal, that they can be committed, that they could, give you everything you're asking for. And with the 5 of cups in the reverse to the 9 of cups in reverse, this person is not feeling like it's worth just totally disconnecting because again, they can't be alone. They can't be alone. That's the bottom line. That's the reason why. So you're like, "Okay, so why are they trying to have a relationship with me if they don't really want the relationship?" Because they need somebody. They need a warm body at night. They need someone to talk to. They need a place to stay or they need help. Like they just need somebody. And their biggest fear and their biggest insecurity is that eventually you may walk away. or eventually you may find someone better. So, to make things a little bit more safe and secure, this is where they feel like, I got to have options. I hate that. I really do. That's the thing that you found out, that they're putting you in the category of a placeholder, a hold me down, somebody that they can just use for whatever reason. So I really feel like whoever this person is, Pisces, is truly somebody that takes advantage of you all around. They just take advantage of you. And you are tired of this one sided relationship. You feel like you're the one that's always giving, always investing, always doing, and you don't know why. So if you're watching this reading, Pisces, it's really to kind of get more clarity on the psychology behind why this person moves in this energy. Well, it's because they're insecure. That's the bottom line. This is a very insecure man, insecure woman, and they think you're better than them. They know that you have a lot more going for yourself. And when they reach out, it's going to be very tempting. It's going to be very tempting to not accept their offer. They're going to really put it on thick. I think this is someone who's going to really want a relationship with you and try to convince you to give them another chance. They're going to tell you they're going to do better this time. They're going to tell you, I'm going to help out. I'm going to do better. They're lying. This is someone who doesn't have a lot to offer. You know that. So don't believe the hype. What is this person's true feelings, though? If they can be honest, how do they really feel about Pisces? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Fool. So, really, they feel like they can't offer you anything long term, but they miss your attention. They do. They miss what you have done to them, and they feel triggered. They really feel triggered on a deep level that they have not gotten a lot of attention from you lately. What is Pisces' true feelings for this person, spirit? The Ace of Wands, the World in the reverse, one more, and the Empress. A lot of you guys really view this person as your wife, your husband, somebody you have a lot of history with. You're very passionate about them. And as much as this person gets on your nerves, you do miss them. You do. And you just hope that this person chooses you. Some of you guys can have children by this person, like a family, like I said, husband, wife. See, this is not no like short term fling. Y'all have a lot of history. If not, this person has children. Some of you guys could have been the side piece, and this person is married. Because, like I said, this person has options. And deep down, you don't want this relationship to end with the tower in the reverse. You just want this person to choose you. But I'm really hoping this reading gave you, Pisces, a lot of clarity. I think it's giving you guys a lot of hopefully deeper understanding of why this person is operating the way they are, why this person is very in and out, here today, gone tomorrow, then they come back, they lay it on thick, they say they're going to change. They, really give you a lot of hope. And being that Pisces, you have this um idea in your mind that maybe this person will change, Mika. Maybe this person will do better. You give them another chance every time. And this person knows that. So they kind of know you very well. They know you very well, and they really do hope that you will give them another chance. What is this person's intentions? I just want to look at that real quick. We have the Hermit in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Again, this is further confirmation that this is somebody coming back because they feel sad, they feel alone, they feel, left out in the cold, and they need someone to kind of help boost their morale, make them feel loved. This could be somebody that is single but just doesn't have a lot of options. Or if they do have another situation going on, it's just not working out for them and they want to come to you for refuge and support. So be careful with this person. I'm really not getting good vibes from this person at all. But of course, Pisces, it's up to you. I can tell you have a lot of love for them and you really want it to work. But sometimes, we gotta really pay close attention to how people move. That's such an important thing. I get two Pisces though. Some of you guys have really learned how this person moves and you've moved on from it. But some of you guys may, consider letting them back. So just move wisely, move very wisely with this. This person could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Libra, an Aries, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Could be any sign, but that's the main energy. A lot of different energies going on here. But I will say at the end of the day, the signs, whenever name the signs, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be honest. It really doesn't matter. All that matters is the energy coming through in the reading. So that's what I have for you guys. Did you guys enjoy the reading? I tried to give you guys a full comprehensive experience. Don't forget to hype the video up, get more people here. I see we got a lot of new faces here. We got a lot of old faces and our amazing, beautiful mods tonight. Thank you guys so much for your support and love. Don't forget, guys, if you're new here, to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you enjoyed it. And for those of you that would like a personal reading, you know where to find me at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I did do individual signs of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Okay, I did that yesterday and today. I will continue doing individual signs for July 2026 love prediction readings. So please, if you have any of those signs in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, go ahead and check those videos out. Also, come back to this video if you guys missed any portion of the reading, because once I end this live, I will go back and timestamp everything, including all of my TED Talks. And I really do hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself, collective. Good night, everyone. God bless. Take care of yourself. Bye, y'all.